last session of Silt and Sorrow was a time. You guys began the session with Maggie leading you to Fodeami, where he individually pitched an offer for you to receive help or information or other means of assistance from the tree, from the giving tree. 6 out of the 7 of you declined these offers. Zaxis, resident scholarly warlock, has accepted an offer from the tree. You guys decided that to get the fuck out of the swamp, and with Zaxis's help, both just in guidance to physically find the edge, and by one of his stipulations on his deal that you guys were not attacked on your way out, helped you easily get out of the swamp, get out of the bog. On reaching the edge, you left and walked a little bit and then took a long rest. You found the edge of the forest and camped near it. And then when you woke up, Zaxis was shot 5 bolts from crossbows, and guards of some sort attacked you. And at the end of that encounter, no one died on your side or the other side, because Caius Sita ran out and explained that there had been a miscommunication or a gap in his intel, and he was only told that there were people leaving the bog, and one of them had marks of followers of Fodeami. Upon realizing that he knew you guys, decided that it was better to just speak, where he offered to escort you guys back to Serranos, since you were so close, and now that their intel has changed, they will be restocking and reassessing their approach to the bog. It is now that morning. Why can't I hear any of them?
I just flew in from the bog, and boy, were my arms tired.
Yeah. So you guys wake up and the soldiers are packing up their tents, their camp, and are escorting you back to town. I remember Kulon and Kai having a conversation that they wanted to have. Or was it Kulon and Zaxis?
I'd like to talk to both.
Okay.
But
we were all 3 together, and then he got shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
it basically went
reminder.
Texas, and then.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
I got
exactly.
a caution point.
So, you have 2 exhaustion points.
Wait, wouldn't me resting get rid of 1?
You didn't rest.
Wait, Zax. I got my timeline mixed up, you're right.
What?
Because you stayed up all night, and at the end of that night, you guys were attacked. And then they said, "Oh, we're so sorry about this. Here, we're gonna pack up our camp and move."
Okay, so that was okay.
So
You're
instead
right,
of going
you're right.
into the bog, they're going back to Serranos with you guys.
Got some energy drinks, a little 5-hour energy, a little cocaine.
Can we ask them to just like chill for a sec so I can
Yeah,
rest?
I mean, yeah, you guys can take a short rest if you want.
Please.
I mean, they're going to be packing up their own camp anyways, so they have their own protocol for doing that.
Is there a limit to how many hit dice I can roll
Nope.
at a short rest? Okay.
But you can only do a total of your character level per day.
God, do I get my 1 key point back that I spent on a short rest?
Yes, you do.
Okay, thanks.
On a short rest, do I get 1 point of exhaustion taken away, or like half?
Nope. It's a long rest that you can remove 1 of those points of exhaustion.
Okay, well then we're staying up, except we're laying down on the ground in defeat.
3. How much is that up to?
1, 2,
25. So 25 plus 9. 34.
Okay. While you guys are just kind of sitting around or helping, like just hold things or organize the parts of the camp that are being moved around, the soldiers are just making small talk. Some of them are grumbling under their voice, under their breath as they fucking now we gotta go and wife's gonna be pissed. Just grumbling about the whole situation, how it's inconvenient.
My dad's calling, but I'm still listening.
So, after I guess you guys are just gonna take a short rest and chill, or are you guys gonna be talking during this thing?
I'll talk to Kai now.
Yeah, Kai's laying on the ground near Kulon.
Is she laying like
Gonna take
face
a nap.
down
I'm
or
gonna
looking
take a nap right here.
Are we with like the military people?
Yeah. You're
Oh.
all in the same camp. They're pretty busy, but they're just kind of gathering up their own camp while you guys are resting because you got
Alright.
ganked.
Um, I'm gonna go over to the guy that I shot like 3 times.
Yeah.
Say, no hard feelings.
I mean, no, I guess. Like, just damn. I'm glad that I didn't have to keep fighting you. Fuck.
I'm gonna go apologize
like-
to the dude I punched in the tummy.
It's all good. I think once I eat again, I'll be fine.
If he can.
And as soon as because you catch a moment where the guy that you attacked, elusive, he was wrapping his wounds, and as soon as they're wrapped, he kind of stands up and goes, "If you want to help me, I'm gonna go, pack up my little area. So
I'll do
feel
that.
free." But,
I will help the man pack up his area.
okay. So, Kulan, who are you? You're talking with Kai first because I think that was
'Cause
established.
Yeah, and Zaxxas is busy healing himself, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
so he's distracted. But Kai's just kind of laying on the ground next to me.
She's on her back, hands behind her head, looking at the sky.
All right,
You know how it be.
I'm gonna lay down next to her then.
I've returned.
Okay, cool.
So, Kai, how you doing?
Yeah. I'm
Cool.
more concerned on how you're doing. Are you okay?
I'm more than okay. I, for once in my life, see my future and my fate. Clear as rain.
That's good for you. I'm glad. What is your future, by the way? You know, all that.
So here's my thinking. My future, immediate future, is go collect the guy I'm in love with.
Donovan.
Yeah. Turns out, he's so in love with me, our souls are entwined.
Oh, like soulmates in the stories.
Exactly, I know, like all the stories. This is exciting stuff. I didn't think anyone could feel that way about me, and yet he's out there doing that. So I kind of forgive him for some mild headaches. But I think it's part of a bigger thing. I think I'm supposed to stay in the material plane.
For
And Donovan is sort of just my present for staying here.
so you're gonna stay here, like stay, or like
Yeah,
stay?
because I think I know what Istis wants for me. No, I'm pretty confident I know what she wants.
Kai's gonna like roll on her side and look at you more intently.
She wants me to stop all this Fey bullshit that happens here. Who better to understand that shit than me?
So just blow up the Feywild.
You are? Yeah, I mean, sure, you're a bit of a Fae expert. You think you can figure it out, though?
Well, you could help me.
I would love to help you. And stay with you?
Yeah, here's here's the other thing. I've been thinking. I'm gonna stay in the material plane, and I figured we'd stick around each other, right?
Yeah, no, yeah, I would love that. I would love it if we could stay together.
Okay. I have kind of, I don't know how to say it. It's not really a present. It's not anything physical I can give you. But I want you to say a thing for me.
What do you want me to say?
I want you to call me Nim.
Nin. You want me to
Just
call
not all the time, because as it does establish that kind of gives me headaches.
Oh.
But I want you to be entwined in my destiny.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, Nim. Just remember that name and I'll feel a tug towards you always.
Okay. Okay, Nin.
Yep. Cool. Good talk. He's gonna sit up rapidly.
Guy's laying on the floor, a little shell shocked right at the moment.
Imagine the headaches having heard the name twice.
Having just pulled an all-nighter, and before that was extremely tired to begin with.
Oh yeah, no. Kai's going through a lot at the moment. She's staring at the ground, probably falling asleep a little.
Can I heal anything of this? Like, can I help her at all?
Exhaustion can't be taken care of like that.
Just
All
do
right.
some coke for her.
I'll
I got cocaine.
I'll grow her a nice little grass pillow then. Something soft.
Kulan, I have a question.
Oh, yeah?
Can you help me pull up my journal?
Sure, okay.
Thank you. And then I'm gonna like try and sluggish, like just really tiredly scribble. Remember Nin in my journal
Nim.
With an M.
with an M.
Yeah.
Thank you.
N-I-M. Yeah.
Like the animated movies with the mice.
That's got an H in it.
Yeah, but I mean for pronunciation's sake.
Okay.
Okay, remember Nin.
So, any other conversations that need to happen before we jet off to?
Is Zaxus done slapping band-aids on?
He took a while. You probably would like go back over to him and he'd be like, "Oh, I see, still doing that."
Ow.
Well, I mean,
Ow.
after you got everything ready, it would be more like just kind of focusing on relaxing and taking your mind off the pain so that your body can heal itself for a little while. So I would say like after you've actively like bandaged yourself and that kind of stuff for the first 10-15 minutes, it would be okay. Unless you're wanting to talk on the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the small cadre, is that how you pronounce it, cadre?
You know, maybe.
Yep, cadre. The small cadre gathers their things up and they announce that they're ready to go if you guys are, and I assume everyone just kind of goes, "Yep, all right, we'll follow you." And they lead the way, and Kaya starts to try and talk with Zaxus, but Kulan gets there first.
Just kind of shove him out of the way. I kind of like do that half like jog thing up to you.
Power
You're
walking.
taller.
Race walking.
You're like normal walking, and I'm like gotta stretch my legs a little bit longer.
Oh, you small boy.
Yeah. Hey Zaxus, can we talk?
Yeah.
All right.
About,
Oh.
It's ominous.
What are y'all talking about?
Did you just transcend planes?
Yeah. Let's talk, and then just yeets me out of the
Yeah.
plane. Backflips through planes to get away from this conversation.
Alright, I'm about to head out.
So I noticed that you made some interesting decisions.
Yeah. Everyone else seems to not really like that.
Well, as someone who's dedicated my immediate future to stopping your new found BFF, yeah, it's a curious choice.
Oh, we're not like BFFs. He's more just like
A sugar daddy.
kind of.
A sugar daddy.
I think he's just more of a friend that you see in a bit that sometimes helps you.
Yeah.
Do I hear
Those
the conversation? Because if I do, I was definitely interjecting a sugar daddy.
Good.
I mean, you guys are just kind of walking on the road. I wouldn't imagine it's like a super secret conversation.
Just shouting back over my shoulder, a sugar daddy.
He's more of a sugar daddy.
Kulan just points at Sif like, yeah, he gets it.
That guy gets it.
Thanks, Brent.
Zaxus, where do you see your fate taking you?
Well, after meeting with Fodiami, I see myself learning about the planes and just unraveling things that people have yet to find.
Wait, I didn't type that.
I did.
What?
Hear me up.
God has taken the wheel.
Saxus, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
I see myself as a proud member of your workforce, sir.
Was that the
Alright.
interview with Fodiami? Like, that sounds right. So here's the thing. Fate is weird. Fate is laid out. It's not something you can control, but I find it interesting that you essentially gave up what control you do have to Fae bullshit, as everyone keeps saying.
Well, I don't really understand the face stuff, that's true. But I don't think this is gonna control me now. It's just giving me more options.
Monk S.
Are you sure about that? You sure it's not going to take options away from you?
Are you sure about that?
Are you not like worried that someday along the road you're going to have the option taken from you?
What? What do you mean by that?
Just as someone who knows Fae stuff, there's always consequences to everything.
This seems like a carrot on a stick situation. You keep chasing it. It's dangled in front of you. You keep chasing it, but you never quite get to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Well, I think it'd be kind of boring if I just got what I wanted. I've kind of already lived like that.
It's not about Fodeyame's gift. It's about the friends we made along the way.
Yeah, speaking of friendships,
Thank you, Tay.
you vouched for us. You tried to protect us. You did protect us.
Well, yeah, I know Fodiami and his, like, followers or whatever
Those
have done
cronies.
bad things, but if I was gonna listen to him, I wouldn't want you guys getting hurt because of it.
Well, that's noted, but here's a hypothetical situation. Would you stand in my way if I wanted to hurt your new tree friend?
Hmm. You know, I don't think I would, unless he instructed me to. But then that would just create a whole lot of issues that I need to think about.
And then let's put a pin in that then, and we'll come back to it because it's not really a hypothetical situation. I plan on destroying your tree.
Light up the whole fucking bog.
That seems like something I'll just have to deal with when it happens.
I
I'm
like
sure
that
Hagrid
attitude.
when they cross
Zaxus,
it.
I like you. And kind of slaps you on the back.
Immediately like shakes his hand. In
Hope we
pain.
don't have to kill each other in the future. And then he's gonna like jog backwards towards Kai.
Nervous. Kai
Just
doesn't
finger guns jogging backwards.
Yep, exactly.
You know the puppet meme wherever you do the weird side eye and then he looks forward? Kai does that looking at Kulon with that interaction. He's standing beside her and she goes, okay.
Yeah, I super hope I don't have to fight Zaxus. He's a giant fucking dragon.
You have to fight him. I'll fight him for you.
I mean, we
Oh,
have 2 dragons
alright.
here.
Zaxus is the embodiment of. I
Giant
would also like a
fucking
sword.
I actually got a sweet new Camaro for the deal. And all I have to do is fly overseas.
His signing bonus was proper vision in the bog.
Sugar daddy give you new sight too.
He's got double sugar daddy
He's
vision.
got himself a nice Thea Spectrum now. It's all good.
Oh, good, good. That's you're really pulling that Ramsey shit.
Yeah.
nice.
So you guys are walking on the road, and as soon as Kulon kind of has whatever conversation he was wanting to have with Zaxus, Caius just kind of hey Zaxus, right? It's your name. Yeah. You mind if we have a word? And he kind of motions you to the back of the group as you're walking.
Oh, okay, sure.
Oh, don't
And-
hurt him too much.
He
I would
he
like
doesn't
to
like.
slow my roll a little bit
Okay.
and just kind of listen on.
Yeah.
Kai's already in the
yeah.
back. It's okay.
He's not like trying to be secretive, but he is like he drops his voice a little bit, because he's usually just barking orders or issuing commands to his troops. But he drops his volume and just kind of I don't want to have the whole in-depth conversation, interview, whatever you want to call it, but we do need a lot of information from you. We're trusting you because I know you. You've been to my house. You've met my fiance.
Oh, I love her and her orphanage.
Me too. She's great. But I'm trusting you in good faith as an acquaintance at the very least
Mm-hmm.
to see if we can get some information that might help us whenever we're going in there for our own purposes.
Well, I'll be willing to help as best as I can.
That's good news. Thank you. So I'm sure that you've already told your friends some of the stuff that goes on. I have not had the privilege. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to have some specific questions, and I'm sure that the people of my acquaintances, my colleagues in Serranos, will also have some questions. But what's weird about the bog? About beyond that, because we've tested it, and it's sure seems like a pain in the ass.
Well, do you know about the bog so far?
That 2 of my men didn't come back.
Ah, so nothing.
And they were probably seduced by the tree.
Their orders were to spend an hour in there, gather what they can, don't move too far, and come right back out. But I swear, as soon as they stepped in, we couldn't see them. They might have stepped behind some brush or a tree or something and broke line of sight, but I don't like how that looks.
Well, the bog is kind of like it's kind of weird where it's like you can walk in from the edge and then you're just surrounded. Like you've been in there for a while.
So, you know, it would really help with that whole situation because it sounds like someone's magically fucking with us.
Mm-hmm.
My spear. My spear would really fucking help, Zaxxas. I want it back. Help me get it.
Please, my spear!
Now
I'm
he's
sure
just getting desperate.
we'll get your spear back
No, I
eventually.
know. But seriously, is there any way to break that effect? Because I do want to get my men out at the very least.
Well,
And when we
I
know more about it, hopefully we can get more out of the bog.
I know a few ways you can traverse it. Well, you can meet a what is it called? A resident of the bog, and they can guide you around. You can use a certain magical item that I believe Kulon had. I think he gave it to you,
Yeah, I slapped it in his hand.
which basically gives you a more clear path, but it's still a little hard to traverse. Or you are allowed to by Fodiami.
I have a quick question for God.
Yeah, what's up?
Just out of curiosity, the thing that we used to get out of the bog the first time, that sunlight thing,
Mm-hmm.
is that basically just like a free use of daylight?
Limited, but yes. It's three, it's basically one use of daylight spread
Okay.
spread among three uses.
I
So
was
like
just curious.
it's a third the power, but you can use it 3 times a day.
Ah. So now I know what spell to prepare if we're going back.
Yeah, I mean, because and they told you like it, the light cantrip mimics the moon, and this tree, this bog, is a effectively like a perpetual twilight or night stage, and the light of the moon won't affect it or pierce that veil.
Pierce the veil, huh?
So daylight from within it will help.
Okay.
Is what was told to you. Yeah. So yeah, this thing, right? And he holds out the little vial.
Yeah, I think that was it.
All right. Puts that back in his little satchel. Oh, that's good to know. So do you know where my men inside might be?
I really don't know.
Okay.
Probably with the tree.
So what is are we in danger outside of that area? Like it expanded pretty quickly, but it's been relatively stationary for a little bit. What's do you know what's going to happen? What's going on?
I'm not too sure how it spreads, but it seems like if you're on the outside, you're fine. It's just if you go in, it gets dangerous.
Yes, that's true, but it's if you're standing on the walls at Pomis, even you can see it. It expanded quickly, and if
Well,
that expansion radius increases anytime soon, there's going to be evacuations of 2 cities at the very least. I need to know if we're in danger of that.
I don't know.
Okay.
Bless you.
Thanks.
And last one. This might be a little bit of a bit of a doozy, but I do kind of need to know. Well, I guess it's kind of a two-parter. First one is why are why did you align yourself with them in any capacity? You know the destruction that they've brought here, the loss that they've caused. What's And he points to your arm, just kind of, why?
Well, it seems more like it's less of Fodiami's doing and more just the individuals who follow him.
So you don't think the thing that everyone is following in there is evil? You think that it's just everyone that's following him that's or most of the people that are following him that decide to completely destroy and wreck everything that they come along and keep, hoard, separate from the outside world? Is that all of his followers, or is that him, or this tree?
I mean, the people who must have started following must have wanted something. Who's to say it just it could just be their own greed, their own selfishness. It doesn't necessarily have to be Fodiami himself.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that's all the questions that I'm comfortable asking here, but I do have some more to ask you whenever we're in Serranos, if that's okay. I just wanted to have a little bit of an idea to think about on our trip back. Thank you. That does help.
It's a real chin scratcher, this bog.
He walks off and starts talking with some of his men as well. And
Zaxxus like near the back now with Kai and Kulon, like back of the crew.
Texas in the back.
I guess.
unless he kind of jogs forward. By the way, Kai, it's pretty difficult to keep up with the group.
Oh
you.
yeah, I know.
Like it's not like hard to whenever you're focused on it, but your mind just kind of drifts so often because it's so tired that like you find yourself just kind of your mind drifting off, and then you realize that you're going like half the speed of everyone else, and you have to double time to catch up a little bit.
I got Kulon with me. I don't care.
Yeah, I sort of slow down every time I see her slow down.
Okay. All right. So yeah, Zaxxus is still in the back a little bit, unless he's gonna jog and get to the middle.
No, he's chilling.
I was gonna lean towards Zaxxus, and like, I had like a sudden thought, like Fodiamu was like the so-called giving tree, but he wasn't, good. I need a nap.
Wait, did you just say that to Zaxxus?
Yeah.
I think you need one too.
As your medical professional, yes, I would recommend a nap.
Kai looks at Zach and said, a good way to knock me out is some hard booze, unless you got any of that on you.
Doc, this prescription sheet just says Z like 10 times.
Doc, this prescription sheet only has a drawing of a cat and a wine bottle.
Ha!
Standard dosage.
What is this Serta medication, Doc? I'm confused.
No, don't say Sturda. You're gonna make me think about work. I have to sell those.
Oh.
You go to the pharmacy and pick up a queen size mattress.
Me.
Sonic?
So were you just going to go on a sleep-induced rant to Zaxxus? Okay.
I was gonna try and tell him that the giving tree. I was gonna.
I think the tree. Where?
You got this guy.
No.
I can imagine Kai with her head back and just snoring while walking.
My legs won't stop moving.
Strong boy, I have a question for you. And that's Zaxxas.
I was gonna say, who the fuck's the strong boy?
Yeah.
The only strong people we have are women.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yes, Kai. What is it?
Can you carry me?
Can I? Can he?
Can
That's
I?
the question. Can he?
Hold on. Let me do some research real quick.
Okay, and then we look at the heights, and the weights. Divide that by 2. Carry the 1.
Zaxxas, what's your strength?
16.
Okay. I'm gonna say like you could probably give her a piggyback ride for like maybe a mile.
Oh, she'll take it. If only
Okay.
Zaxxas is willing.
But all right, roll me an athletics check.
Oh, I'm
Exactly.
casting guidance on this. I want to see this work.
I'm the athletics, right?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
then,
Hey!
and then one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like it's not super difficult. She's she's ragdolling, but like
She's a literal dead weight.
she's
Yeah.
got her arms over you, so it makes it a little easier, and you don't have a whole lot of item that you're carrying because your weapon isn't on this plane.
Your weapon.
Yeah, it's chilling. I could learn where my weapon
Crouch
goes.
down for Kai. She just flops on your back. Doesn't even try anything else.
Your weapon goes to the pocket dimension inside your ass.
I was gonna say I could just secure Kai with my whip.
Yeah, just wear it like a belt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tie it around her, make it a backpack.
Paladin papoose.
Onward ho, Kai! Hop into my papoose!
Talfrin? By the way, I finished the entire podcast today. Like,
Oh God, bless.
I'm caught up. But yeah, so you guys travel with your different antics. Zaxxas carrying Kai for a little bit until your legs get tired of carrying the extra weight that I think is like about how much you weigh. Nope.
Hang on. No, it's
it's
237 pounds.
yeah.
That's
and
quite a
Zaxxas
bit.
was, 320.
237 pounds of woman.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's a lot
Plus
of
armor, so it'd actually be close to like 275.
That's a lot of oomph.
And a hammer, so like 300 pounds. Yeah, no, it's difficult.
Half
But
of
yeah,
it.
like
In your ear, she
being a
whispers,
dragon.
"Thank you."
you've had to carry field gear on your journeys, so you know how to disperse weight evenly on your back and make it as comfortable as possible. But yeah, you guys walk south till you get to Serranos, so drag you to the town map.
Oh God, I'm so zoomed in.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
it's
so
weird.
zoomed out.
Yeah.
Uh,
Hey.
But you guys get to Serranos, and immediately they go and secure lodging for themselves. The soldiers do at the military headquarters, the big old castle building.
Yeah, guard barracks.
And Caius asks Zaxxas to come with him, and asks you guys to meet up with them later on.
Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna go to sleep. Just announces that. She
You guys
doesn't know
would get there probably like at about dinner time, probably like 5 in the afternoon.
Kai finds a gutter and passes out.
Nope. Let's get you back to the
Horn
room.
pub.
Good
Yeah.
old horn pub.
Oh, Horn Pub. Friendlier place than the other.
Good old
Bars.
horn pub.
Ah!
Hey!
Yay!
I wasn't ready. I was looking at notes.
I love that you're just always ready to pull that up at a moment's notice.
I mean, I have everything in
Such-
nice, neat folders.
Such giddy anticipation.
Kai,
There you
cool
go.
on Dragon Kai, yeah.
So yeah, you guys get to the horn pub at like dinner time, and
Go to
Zaxxas
sleep.
Is anyone else doing anything besides going to the pub,
Nope.
or your Zaxxas?
Um,
Yes.
Yeah, Dom?
I can't believe
Oh my
Dom's dead.
fucking.
Oh my god.
Fucking dead.
I just checked the calendar. I have an AP test tomorrow morning.
Oh,
Oh,
Can I just sleep, please?
yeah, go for it.
Oh,
Another
Oh,
one bites
Dom.
the dust.
We're 2 down now.
Tom is now passing out.
All right, so
Trudges into the horn pub and just dies.
yeah, Elusive
Cool
just
has
kind
the
of
hairy too.
sets up shop and starts sipping some wine, thinking about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff and
Stuffy
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting wedges and a drink.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure Kai's in bed, and then I'm gonna come back and grab some food for her.
Chuck her
Okay.
in all the nice and everything.
Some apple wedges.
Yeah.
The healthy alternative.
With some caramel.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's caramel.
That's not.
Milk.
Milk.
Give the man a glass of milk.
Donovan, inside voices.
Sorry, Dad. My white friends.
Okay, so Zaxxas, you're shepherded away to the headquarters. Would you like for this interview / interrogation to be public or not?
No.
You wouldn't? Okay.
Oh boy.
Rip.
Well, guys, with no, I'm not doing D&D Beyond. I just want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on with that
So-
massive dragon head,
I'm so sorry.
that oblong golden head.
There was a spider.
Oh.
And every time I tried to step on it with my bare foot, it just kept running away.
Why would you step on it with your bare feet?
No.
You're
Because
gonna
it
go,
was right next to
because it's gonna splorch.
I got a paper towel, don't worry.
Just crunch. Thea, don't look at me like that.
Wait, did they go and have their I'm so happy. Oh, thank God, because I was just like, I stepped on it and then I missed, and then I missed a couple other 5 times, and so I had to get up and take my headset off so you wouldn't hear me struggling.
Imagine you step on it and it's like that gif where he smacks the spider with a broom.
No!
And then it just exploded into millions of baby spiders.
Well, it wasn't that big. It was literally just like a tiny
know how
little.
Spiders are actually comprised of multiple smaller spiders.
So, Sean, you're gonna make me vomit.
Not
not
if I
gonna
make
believe that
myself
night.
vomit first.
Kai wakes up in like cold sweat.
Oh,
She just-
spiders!
Yeah.
Like I'm imagining like full on narcolepsy,
I
like
kid
the
you not,
fainting
though.
goats.
I actually had I was staying the night with a cousin, and she was, I don't know, I think she was sleep talking, but she had her eyes open, but she just sat up in bed. I'm like, "Are you okay?" And then she just starts brushing the cover and she goes, "Spiders, spiders," and then she lays down back to sleep, and I'm like, "What?"
Thankfully, I've never had a terrifying experience like that. The only time I've ever experienced somebody sleep talking, when I was staying at my cousin's house in New York City. My brother shot up, and he's just like, "No, Mom, I don't like potatoes," and just went back to sleep.
I have a lot of
I know I used to sleepwalk, which is unfortunate because
Insane.
I also used to sleep naked.
You'd think after the first time you were told you were sleepwalking,
Oh,
you'd be
I-
like,
I
maybe
did.
I should wear some clothes.
I did, but I didn't realize until I'd done it a few times.
Oh,
Nobody had told
no.
mom and dad hadn't said anything.
Oh no!
I also used to get, it wasn't sleep paralysis, but like hallucinations. Like I'd wake up but still be dreaming
Oh, me too. I
yeah.
love those.
and like see shit. But it wasn't
Shit,
paralysis because I could still move.
I always saw
remember.
really scary shit.
My
I
most,
remember.
the one I remember most was like a Donnie Darko type of rabbit in my room.
I'm sorry.
I saw Satan.
Oh,
Uh,
good old Lucifer just dropping in.
what are y'all dreaming about? I just woke up and I wasn't me. I was like, my name is Cat now, and I'm like, this is cool.
This
And then I live in
this is who I am now. It's not a phase, Mom.
For 5 minutes, I laid in bed thinking I was someone completely different, and then I woke up finally, and I'm like, oh! I think, no, my favorite sleep talking story that's in my family is my uncle. So I have two of them, and they were staying at the same place, and
Gee, Egg, why did you get two uncles?
like, my uncle Danny is playing Left 4 Dead still, and he would make them crawlers or something. Wait, I don't know. It was a zombie game. It was Black Ops Zombies, and he would make crawlers so they could set up for the next wave. My other uncle Joey's sleeping behind him on the couch, and then he sits up, still sleeping, and Danny goes, "You okay, man?" And my uncle Joey goes, "That one's a crawler right there. Shoot it!" And then he makes the gun noise. He goes, and I'm like, oh. I had to leave the room. It was. That one's a crawler right there. Shoot it.
Why do your uncles sound like they got like mob boss names?
Uh, well, there's a
You
story
can be
to
talking
that.
to Uncle Joey if you don't pick your words wisely, kid.
No, that was actually a threat back in the day.
Oh shit!
Cause
Egg
he
is
was
in the mob.
no, Uncle Joey was a military man, and one day, as punishment, he made us do military training
Oh shit!
because
Did you
someone
get to
left
do
half.
the Did you get to do the Marine Corps push-ups?
No, but he made us stand outside at night, and I was getting ready for bed. But someone like ate a bite of pizza and then put it back in the pizza box, and no one would admit to it.
What a fucking dickhead!
What?
Oh yeah, no. When I was younger, and I would be
Well,
like,
my
"Is
longest
Uncle?"
kept secret. It was me who bit the pizza.
But no, the thing is, it was like an hour or two long until my other uncle came in, my uncle Danny, and he got really angry at him. But every time there was like a social event going on, I go, "Is Uncle Joey gonna be there?" And I go, "Oh yeah." I'm like, "Is pizza gonna be there?" And I would get really scared.
I'm just imagining the punishments from Full Metal Jacket. Like
Oh
having to march with your fucking pants around your ankles and your thumb in your mouth.
no, he just made us stand outside and like have our hands in the air for an hour, and then
Oh!
yeah, he would put us in the corners, and then he would make us sit inside, completely isolated from another, and we couldn't like make any noise or do anything.
That's
Damn.
terrifying.
Good
And
old
then-
Joey. Classic Joey.
Classic Joey. And then Danny came and was like, "You better be glad you're drunk, cause I would have fought you." Right, Yuki? You wild child. God, I'm so happy you're not a toddler.
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 Just toddling.
Toddling about.
Can't believe Caius is actually gonna kill Zaxxas.
No, he's torturing him right now before he kills him.
Yeah.
He's strapped to that one medieval torture thing where it's like
yeah.
your arms and legs are tied and they just stretch you.
Oh, like an
Yes.
Outlast. The second one.
At least now we'll get to the Dragonborn.
No,
It's time for half to retire. I gotta bring out the Dragonborn jerky, man.
Opening up a shop.
Zaxxas doesn't come back, but he does. And he's got some jerky for you. It's actually really fucked
What
up.
would your shop name be?
Um,
Thinking like half and half jerky emporium.
okay, first of all, Half would never slaughter a dragonborn and eat his flesh.
I mean,
Second
But
of
this
all,
other
it
guy
would
would.
be.
I imagine
it-
depending on the circumstances.
the other guy would. It would be something dumb like Sirkin Jerkum or something, you know?
No.
Would it be scratched out like Tank and Clanks?
Yeah, he's going through like 8 iterations, and then it's just like.
Every single session, the shop has a new name.
he only
And there's
tags.
just like tacked on boards on the bottom because he's gone through so many.
He only tags along with the party because he's waiting for Sif to die so he can make some jerky.
Why me?
You're a
I'm
dragon
gonna have to sleep with one eye open. Genius.
You just see like a Half hovering with a carving knife over Sif.
Here's Siffy.
I want you to know this little dragonborn jerky man is gonna be like a gnome or some small ass shit.
Hey, Kulon.
Uwu.
This is out of game. I don't know why I said Kulon, but
I just am Kulon at this point, I guess.
yeah. Never mind.
Okay.
I'm like, I would've cuddle Kulon.
What is happening in the hotel?
Comfort. What do you mean? What's happening in the hotel? You think Kai ever had?
Medical procedures.
Yeah. We're playing doctor.
No!
That okay.
Absolutely not.
Wait,
Sorry.
what?
This took a bad turn.
Oh goodness. Okay,
Yeah.
so Zaxxas is actually not detained for very long. In total, it might be half an hour. Until you find your way out of the military headquarters. Sorry, are you just going back to the pub?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I see we're doing the no internet game again.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
God. No.
Literally, like you guys showed up, and I was like panicking because I couldn't see your names and I just heard your voices,
Shit.
and
God.
and it just throws me the fuck out.
Oh god. I
This
can't
shot
believe
empty.
I can't believe Sean has been banished and we're left with Brent.
The whole gang is dying tonight.
You guys really are. Holy shit.
It's Moriyame, he's mad at us.
Let him be bad. We'll burn him.
Why didn't you bitches take the deal? Get back here.
It's the scene from the one episode of SpongeBob with the hash slinging slasher, and he's just got a big old fucking switch flipping my internet on and off.
Hash bringing.
Too.
Hash dinging. The
No.
crash ringing. So Zaxxas walks back into the horn pub. Oh goodness, what is that?
At least it's not my power this time. It's just the internet.
Yeah.
Go Comcast.
But yeah, Zaxxas strolls back into the horn pub. Sees Elusive drinking. Sif, you're probably still, eating your wedges.
I'm eating wedges, and I've got a nice tankard of something strong.
Yeah.
Just sorting through what happened.
Oh. I want to just sit next to Sif and order some food.
Okay.
Have you tried these wedges yet? They're actually pretty damn good.
Oh, I haven't. And then I order a pair.
A pear?
A pair of wedges?
I don't know. I don't know the term.
A pair?
Yeah, they send
Potato
you
wedges?
some very tall platform shoes, and no, you order some wedges and they get them to you pretty quickly. Dude, Sean, what is that noise?
What?
There's crinkling.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, but my internet's back, so give me a sec, and I'll switch
Oh.
back over to desktop.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you guys are, enjoying your
Howdy
potato
doody.
wedges, your wedges, and booze for at least one of you. So I missed it. What is everyone else doing? Half. What's going
Half
on?
was
That's me.
discussing Dragonborn jerky.
I was not.
Oh.
Okay, that was the separate D&D character that doesn't exist.
Yet.
Not
Are
yet.
you just saying that because you threatened to kill me for jerky?
I said the separate D&D character would threaten to kill Sif for jerky. Yes, Half would not. Anyways, Half is writing a letter.
Okay. Gob is drinking, like
Yep.
fucking drinking.
Oh, if Kai wasn't asleep and she had money, she'd join in on that party.
So Kulon and Kai are doing whatever they're doing. I don't know if
Nurse
Kulon
and,
left.
nurse and patient.
Yeah. But
The role play, I see.
Cool.
no.
There's an
RP,
outfit and
RPG.
everything.
Kai's
Yeah.
just sleeping with her mouth open and Kulon's putting like apple slices in them.
So anyone want to say anything to anybody? Now's the time. Unless it's pertaining to Kai, then now's not the time.
Literally, Hub and Elusive are gone, and I'm sad.
So, how'd it go with Caius?
Oh, I actually didn't meet with Caius. I met with some captain guy.
Good, good. Who?
I don't recall his name, but he's probably some big shot there too.
Then strap you to some torture device?
No, they just used a zone of truth on me.
Oh, did you snitch? Just like Elusive did?
Snitch on what?
I don't know, you spill all the tea on Fudayame.
They didn't really ask me that much about Fodiami. They actually don't know much about the Fae at all.
What do you know about Fudayame?
Well, he gave me a new task, and he
And a new
said,
tat.
Tasks and tats.
Yep, that's the campaign name now.
TNT.
TNT.
Can I tell if he's being, like, if he's very obviously withholding information?
Roll an insight. Zaxus, are you withholding information?
Not to my knowledge.
No, he's not.
The fear.
So you really know about as much as the rest of us, huh?
Well, Fodiami did say something about if I trust him, he'll give me more stuff. So, then he can do things.
He has powers. Punched a hole in the moon for me.
He doesn't seem like that bad of a guy himself.
Well, let's just hope that feeling's right, huh?
I sure hope it is. Now there's anxiety.
Then I'm going back to my wedges and contemplating. Horn Pub is for wedges and contemplation.
What's consummation?
Where the fuck did that come from? You just like turned into a 6-year-old who's just like, Mommy, what's consummation?
Well, you said contemplation. I was like, that sounds really similar to consummation.
Here, let's do this real quick. Hey Google, define consummation.
Here's the definition of consummation. The action of making a marriage or relationship complete by having sexual intercourse.
I was literally about to post the screenshot of consummation. Noun.
I like the Google approach.
Yeah.
Got a little more oomph.
Oh,
The act of making a marriage or relationship complete by having sexual intercourse.
Thanks, Google.
I'm gonna
Oh.
sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless you, child. Fodayami
I
be
didn't
with you.
sneeze. I'm
I'm so
upset.
sorry.
Oh,
Look
wow.
into the light.
Bless you, Treesus.
Jesus and his disciples.
And also with you.
Huh?
Oh.
What? So Zaxxas and Sif have their moment. You guys doing anything before bedtime? Or are we just gonna go to the next day? Where Kai only has 1 point of exhaustion.
Can Kai wake up for a little bit? I don't know how. And
I'm gonna say no.
no, okay.
Not with those exhaustion points.
I was gonna say, that because I remember Kulon bringing up a snack, and Kai was gonna try and eat that, and then pass out again.
I mean, I'll say that you have to go to the bathroom, so you get up and just kind of like go out and come back.
You know
Kulon's
what?
just kind of sitting there.
Can I get
Everyone's just like, eat these apples.
While I'm munching on them, can I ask Kulon to do something that Kai has never done before?
That depends.
Everyone went quiet.
Oh, I'm literally zoned out. What's going on?
Everyone went quiet. I was gonna ask Kulon if he could help me take my chest armor plate off so I could actually sleep without it, which Kai
yeah, of
hasn't
course.
done at all since this campaign has started.
Yeah, as your physician, get that shit off.
Just like ragdolling it out of her, like,
Yeah, just kind of, you're like half asleep, and I'm just kind of trying to get you out.
Yeah, what kind of armor does Kai wear?
I have. Do you want the reference?
It's chainmail. Okay. That's gonna be fucking hard.
Yeah.
Well,
You,
hang
you
on,
just the latch. No, the over there the latch. No, Kulon, the latch.
I thought you were having a stroke for a second.
Chainmail's actually just really fucking heavy, and it just kind of drapes over you. So you're basically gonna have to like.
I'm talking about like the main chest piece, like the
The
Oh.
breastplate.
Yeah, the breastplate. That. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just that.
The titty plate.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No.
I'll get rid of the titty plate. Yeet.
All right.
Just throw it out the window.
The how you would say
You hear heavy metal hit the wall.
breastplate.
Just.
It sounds like someone shut a car's hood.
I choked on my water.
Hold on, let's see if
I
I have a. See if I have a thing for it real quick.
A little bit
Oh,
of just
please.
like a.
Be a little more careful with that. That's like the only one I have.
Okay. We'll add that to the list of things that need to be done too.
What needs to be done?
Getting you
Sleep.
more and different armor.
Maybe.
You gotta accessorize if you don't have a breastplate for the days of the week and the weather. Like, this is my rainy Wednesday.
Kai literally has no money but 5 silver. What do you want?
Oh, Kulon's
More.
broke also.
I want her to get more
The
money.
step above this is get more money.
Yeah. Oh, hi.
I'm a dumbass. I have so much money. Wait a minute. Because I saw 36 gold and I'm like, oh, below it there's 4. Wait, that's platinum or whatever. Oh my god, that's like 40 gold.
Sonic's been holding out.
It's because I'm a dumbass.
Zax is like looking in his coin purse, like, oh.
Oh, didn't mean to close that out. Yeah. So, Kai, I'm assuming you get your breastplate taken off,
You
Mm.
piss.
and
For the first time in forever, it sleeps without a breastplate on.
and
Gotta be
you sleep
sweaty.
like a fucking baby.
Mhm. A restful one, like a
Yes.
dead. No.
Like a dead baby! Oh my god! Jesus Christ, Egg!
Leave me, baby.
You take that baby, put a little whiskey on their gums, and they're out like a light.
They're practically dead.
Wouldn't that burn them?
Yeah. Jesus, I was gonna say the both of you, but I'm to blame.
Oh god, you think a baby would get wasted from just a shot of vodka?
Yeah.
Yes.
You should absolutely not. I do not recommend doing this with your child.
Sonic has a child strictly for scientific purposes.
I
Test tube
feel like
baby, but like it's
that
not
would be
like that.
Moira.
Oh god.
Oh my god. This is the weirdest fucking fever dream of a D&D session.
You're right.
Oh, I'm so happy we're all bonding.
All right. So, Taylor, i.e. God, is needing a restroom break.
Oh, go
So-
ahead.
How about you guys think about what you're wanting to do for the morning while I have myself muted for like a minute?
Okay.
Thank you for the apple slices.
I'm just going to the principal's
Yeah.
office. Don't get too wild, kids.
If he's not back in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to leave.
Yep, it's the law.
Hey, go on. In the morning, you're gonna hear some knocking on your door.
Oh, okay.
And it's Zaxxas in a French maid outfit.
What I always wanted. Yay.
Kula opens the doors and immediately closes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say he would have been like, nope.
Opens it, eyes widened, and then shuts it.
He's like, did I accidentally fall asleep, like real fall asleep, and then just have a fever dream?
Opens it again, sees Daxus again, and then closes it.
He just does that a couple of times.
This is the
Each time the
face that
door
you want to
opens,
make.
it's a different costume. You know, this sweet tattoo isn't the only power the tree gave me.
Wow, just the
Zaxxas is a
ability to
magical
cause.
girl.
Yeah, you could just constantly switch your clothes with the snap of your fingers.
God,
It's
I
like
love
me
Stevie.
using disguise self.
Oh
I do
god.
know what Kai wants to do. I do know what. No. Sha.
Egg, I'm so happy that you have that screenshot. I love Stevie so much.
It's a great face.
I saw my opportunity.
You know. All right. So, it's the morning time. You guys are still in the tavern, so the tavern music's still playing.
Mhm.
You know, the bards just don't quit. What's going on? Like, what's your first courses of action in the morning?
Well,
Oh,
Kai's
you-
gonna
you-
write in her journal.
Zaxxas
She
went
keeps
to
on her own
Kyne's
self.
room.
Oh yeah, to Kai and Kulon's room.
In a French maid outfit.
No.
No!
No.
Sorry, slutty nurse's outfit.
That's
a
so
little more
loud.
acceptable.
I heard there was roleplay.
No! I hate this.
This is the crack dream gone wrong.
I've fully leaned into the fever dream at this point.
I'm encouraging it. Like, I'm just wholeheartedly encouraging it. You guys earned some silliness after the bullshit from last week.
You guys get to the pub and you just see one normal looking man sitting there smiling, reading the newspaper. It's Brent.
With scrubs, but they're cut off to be booty shorts and a crop top.
And he's got a merkin like an old 80s porno.
A mullet.
Oh
Oh
god.
god. I can't
Burt
believe
Reynolds
we
and
have to kill...
slutty scrubs? What?
I I can't believe we have to kill Brent. So, hey, Zaxus, what's up? What's happening?
Nice to see
Oh.
that you're wearing perfectly normal clothes.
Yeah,
I'm
your
So-
gonna
clothes
my
look
stuff.
acceptable.
Okay.
Meanwhile, there's a small group of patrons just kind of obviously glancing over.
So, okay.
Anyways, what's going on, gang?
So last night when I went over to the military base, they told me I should like bring you over.
Do we have to go like immediately or?
Oh, well, they just need cool on.
Why? No, I'm coming with you if you're doing
Why-
that.
Why do they need? Yeah, where I go, she goes. But
Oh.
why do they need me?
Um,
I totally understand.
Kai's putting her breastplate back on while they're all talking.
well, I kinda mentioned how I had a friend, Faye, and then they also know nothing about the Fae, so I was hoping you could like help them a bit.
Oh,
Oh,
so you snitched.
absolutely, I'll help them. You do know that I'm gonna help them burn down your tree, right?
Well, you've definitely said it twice now, so I guess so.
Okay, good. Pats him on the arm.
Kai, whenever she walks by his axis, pats him on the shoulder as well and leaves and says, "Thank you for the ride."
Hmm.
When am I
Saxis in thought.
I forgot that I had a long
When am I
rest.
supposed to go meet with these people and where?
They just told me to bring you down whenever
Hmm.
at the base.
Is it gonna
Uh,
take long? Because I've got places to be.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm sure we could go there first, unless you mean you need to go not in town.
It's super not in town. I'm gonna head east. I'm gonna go, see a man about getting married.
Oh wait, when were you gonna tell me
Oh.
about
See
this?
a man about some consummation.
God damn it.
It all came back.
I think that's the. Never mind.
I'm
That
having
was
a
the one
stroke.
part of marriage that Donovan got right. Anyway,
Oh, we consummated. We consummated.
I don't think he got it right if you aren't married.
yeah, clearly. Not
Oh,
very
that's
good at this
that's
marriage
just fucking.
thing. I just. Oh. Learning new things every day.
Kai's just gonna like elbow axis.
Anyway, I think you should probably go to them before you go find Donovan.
Tiny boy.
Fine.
I
Take
need to
me
go
to
into
the
like a
people.
general store though. Just saying.
Well, this military doesn't have generals.
So
Okay.
jot that one down.
You disgust me. How dare you?
How dare you, Taylor?
I can almost imagine the glove coming off and being used to slap you.
Yes.
Ooh, you rabble rouser!
How uncouth of you.
Oh. Take it all back.
I guess that's on my agenda for today. Go talk to some assholes. Alright.
Yeah, so Kai, you're wanting a general store?
Yeah.
You
Something
find a great
real cheap.
one. You find a great one called the Unlucky Pig.
Don't bring Miss Coulon in here.
Oh no!
Miss
Miss
Coulon?
Miss Hamlet.
Why is this pig unlucky? I have questions.
I think it's just the name of the store. Don't worry about
Did
it.
someone curse it?
Yes. What happened to this pig?
Are we
Uh,
are like the trio that
who
is
are
now
you
the
asking?
trio?
Is this anyone that's nearby?
I want to speak to a manager. Why the hell is this pig unlucky?
Yes. Exactly. That's exactly what Kulon did.
Kai like puts a hand on his shoulder like no. I think it's just a bad name. Don't worry about it.
It's definitely a bad name.
I know.
Absolutely a bad name.
Mhm. Is Miss Hamlet okay?
Opens shirt and she's just kind of snoofing around.
Yeah, Hamlet's getting kind of big for your shirt, though.
Oh.
Getting pretty big. It's a big lump.
Oh.
Yeah, like you kind of feel it pulling on your back now. Like she's
Oh.
growing. She's
Oh,
a growing
God.
girl.
Oh God, a titty.
Back titty.
Is it normal for people from the Feywild to have tits on their back?
What? No, that's my pig. That's his family. How dare you?
Did Sif come with us?
Yeah, I was like,
I assume so.
We didn't
Oh.
notice until right in that moment.
yeah.
You just. I used a different disguise. I'm not Brent. I'm just some guy following behind you. And then you hear my voice and you turn around and you see me saying, is it normal to have tits on your back?
Kulon is very offended.
Kai's just gonna walk in later. I saunter away, as one would say.
You're greeted by a human with like kind of a handlebar mustache that's not very well taken care of. Who's just wiping off the countertop. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the pig. Can I get you anything?
I'm just gonna look around for a bit. And then awkwardly turns to the left to see anything that she can browse.
Yeah, I mean it's got, just some basic shit that you would expect to
General
find in a
goods.
medieval general goods store. It's got some rope, it's got some basic bags and some sacks, just stuff.
Kai's thinking to herself, like, I think I came to the wrong place.
Oh, yeah, what you looking for?
You don't happen to... I'm sorry, I'm a little tired. Do you happen to have anything, like, cheap gloves or a cloak?
Yeah, we've got some traveling gear and some. What kind of cheap gloves are you looking for? Are you looking for some leather ones to work with? You looking for some cloth ones to keep the wind off? What's going on?
God, I just had war flashbacks to when Not got fucking human hand gloves.
I'm sorry, what?
In
I
the
haven't
second,
been there yet.
Yeah, she gets gloves to hide her goblin hands, and they look like human hands.
Oh.
Ew.
Yeah. So what kind of gloves are you looking for?
Just something to keep the wind off them.
All right, yeah. Well, we've got, and he kind of pulls out just some basic. It looks like a hand was just kind of cut out of cloth twice and then sewn together. And would you rather have this? And holds up. It's not pretty. It's literally just like, it looks like someone
Dollar store
traced
leather
their
gloves.
hand on cloth and then cut two instances of it out and then put a seam down both of them to attach them. Or
Is that not how you make gloves?
I mean,
Well,
normally
they
you would
don't
account
normally
for the
start with
extra.
a hand turkey.
And then he kind of holds up some a little bit better quality looking like mittens almost. And then he kind of takes a look at you. Just I can't guarantee I have anything for that though.
I just need one. I don't really like the bear paw either. It comes with complications. And then she like sort of puts it behind her.
Yeah, I bet it does. So pair of which one? And he holds them up. It's kind of
What's the cheapest one? The one, the bad one.
the shitty looking ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Shitty looking finger gloves.
How cheap are those?
And they'll run you about 2 silver.
You know what? Me and my 5 silver will take it.
All right. He hands you some gloves.
Sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna pack that away. Ugh.
Anything
Okay.
else I can help you with?
No. Thank you though. I came I saw, I conquered, and now I leave.
All right. Well, feel free to conquer again. Always like the business.
And she does like a 2-finger salute, like, have a good day. And
Veni,
just very
vidi,
awkwardly
vici.
walks out of there.
He gives you a single like hand motion of a wave. Yep. Look forward to it.
She just comes out like, oh god, never gonna do it again.
You look
So-
like you just had an awkward conversation.
Oh, Kulon, I need you to be my emotional support Eladrin forever.
That's what I plan to do.
Sif's
Good.
just tossing his charlatan's die and seeing what it lands on. Not focusing on a number, just seeing how it lands.
So like a normal
Crouched
one.
in the door.
I don't know if it's like based from a loaded die.
Oh.
I mean,
Hey.
you keep throwing the dice and thinking like blue. 17.
One of the sides shifts and you see a pale blue color.
It acts like a normal die.
Could I turn to Zaxxas?
Hmm? What?
I have 2 questions for you.
Are these about Fodiami?
Oh, no, I'm honestly sick of that tree. Anyways,
Oh, okay, because everyone seems to be asking about him right now.
I'm so sorry, but I need a favor?
What do you need?
Is it possible that there is God, is it possible there's like not a clothing store, but I'm dying? Okay, is it possible there's like like a store that you could acquire a hooded cloak?
Oh yeah, of course.
Don't are you gonna say the unlucky pig?
No.
Okay. I thought you were. I'm gonna continue on with Saxus.
Is that the unlucky cow?
No.
That's
The-
my
the-
name.
The mildly lucky porcine creature.
Is it possible you'll follow me to a store and perhaps provide me with a tiny bit of funding to buy something?
Depends on how much.
Not gonna be a lot.
I want a Lamborghini.
Let's find what you want first, and then I can tell you.
Cool. My second question is, where's Half? Because he's not on your shoulders. And I'm used to that.
Indy's half with the party.
He's definitely not with the party.
He's with the lesbians.
Did half tell Zax anything, or is just like Zax? Yeah.
Just left without him.
Half left the note. If he wants to check his left pocket, he may. If not, that's up to Zaxxas.
I don't know where half is. All I know is that there's this conspicuous note left in my pocket.
Kai's just like, where's Half? And then Zaxxas does that dance, I feel like, where you're trying to find your phone. You don't
That
even
mini
know
moment
it.
of panic where you're just patting yourself down like
Yeah.
I feel the note. I'm like, what?
Oh, it says that he's just chilling at the Grove Abbey. That's where he's gonna be
Oh.
if you need him.
Looks like half's just relaxing today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He also drew a smiley face, and then he draw like a big dragonborn figure, and then a small figure, and they're holding hands with smiles. And it's kind of
Aw.
obvious it's you guys. Okay, cool.
That's cute. Puts it back in my pocket.
Okay. Well, I'm looking to acquire, if you wish to say, preferably a cloak with a hood.
You want to find a store?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's try to find it.
Cool. I did like the worst awkward interaction in there, and I don't think I can go back. I'd rather not go back.
Oh, I see. So this store's off the list. Got it.
I mean, you could go in there, but I personally, like me as a person,
I think we should just go somewhere else.
okay, I'm happy with that.
Hey, God.
Yeah, what's up?
Do we gotta roll like investigation to find the store?
Yeah, let's see how quickly you find the stores.
Oh, how quick.
It's just a repeat of
Oh,
horse apples. Ah!
Hmm.
Nice.
I don't know.
And Kulan just stands there and smiles.
Kulan, you're focused on the on on Miss Hamlet,
being bigger.
who, as you're walking, you feel a bing as one of the buttons on your shirt snaps.
Oh shit!
From Kulan leaning, from Miss Hamlet leaning onto it.
Oh my God.
All right, so I'm gonna rearrange her to the front and be like, "Madam, please, this is my only shirt."
Oh, so now you have front tits.
But while Kai and Kulan are kind of focused on that, Kai is still kind of a little dazed from the sleepy. Zaxxas, you find a place that looks like it's displaying some clothing in its windows, called the Yards and Stripes, or Yards and Stripes.
Nice.
See a bunch of black and white striped Adidas tracksuits.
Gonna walk in. What do I see?
The medieval Footlocker.
And you see a few a man and a woman, both with the measuring tapes draped across their shoulders. Looks like they're tailors. One of them is fitting a woman for a dress, and the other one, "Oh, hi, how's it going? Welcome to Yards and Stripes. Can we help you out with anything?"
Ooh, this looks expensive.
Yeah, we were looking to see if you had any cloaks around here.
Any cloaks? Yeah, we've actually with the changing of the season, we have a little bit of a sale going on with the outerwear. So yeah, if you'll follow me right over here, it's all along this wall. What are you thinking for your cloak?
Well, first of all, is Kai following us?
Yes.
Okay.
Just trailing about like a little anxious child following her parent.
Are you wearing your shitty glove?
Yeah.
I gotta use the little dragonborn's room. I'll be right back.
It's definitely what Sip said. Wait.
Yeah, that is as we're walking in. That is in game and also Sean.
So, I was looking about getting something for her over here, like just to fit her. She also said she wanted a hood, so that's a priority.
You just like step aside and there's this hunched over long tiefling half orc woman scared.
Okay. What colors were we thinking? I think we can find something.
I don't have a color preference per se, just a good old hood cloak.
Okay. Well, in that case, and she starts going through some racks, and she pulls out a dark green one that looks like it's a little plain, but it looks like it's pretty large. So you believe it would fit comfortably over your armor. Here, go ahead and try this on for me real quick.
Oh, okay. It is very. I actually really like it personally.
All right, give me twirl, and
Now sachet.
Actually, hold on, and she kind of rifles through some of the racks that are just kind of out by the back wall that she led you to, and she pulls out like a royal blue. It looks like it's a little faded, but whenever it was fully dyed, it was like a royal blue. She goes, try this one on, and it's pretty much the same fit. It just feels like a little bit better quality cloth.
I bet it's more expensive. Kai just looks at Xaxis with like fear in her eyes, like money. Oh, I actually really like this one, but I don't know the cost per
Here,
se.
go ahead and try it on. Give it a twirl.
Oh, okay.
Let's see it on you. See how you like it.
Oh god.
Because I don't want to sell you anything you don't like.
Now twirl, honey, twirl.
Work.
Twirl, honey, twirl. Skyrim shuffle.
I mean, I assume if you put it on, like, yeah. No, I actually like that one a lot better. It really drapes a little bit nicer and easier. I think that's going to be more comfortable for you. How do you like it? Does it feel nice?
Oh, it feels great. Yeah.
Awesome. I mean, you're more than welcome to look around, but I think that's going to be probably the best fit.
I agree. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What would you say is the price for that one?
That one is
Don't be typical. Don't be typical.
4 gold.
Oh,
Well, Kai, do you
leans
like
over.
it?
I do. She leans over to Xaxis like, I only have 3 silver in my pocket.
Oh, that's fine. So, are you sure this is the one you want, Kai? Do you not see any more that you would like better?
It does have a hood, right? At God.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Then,
got-
yeah, I prefer this one. Thank you. I like it.
Okay, then I'm gonna just take it and just like walk over to the cash register, or whatever.
Anytime. Would you like this embroidered or anything any decorations added on? We can do that for a little bit of an extra fee, but that is the base cloth that we would be working with.
Oh no, I don't really need any of that. Thank you though.
Of course, yeah. No, it's 4 gold then.
Okay, and then I just give him the 4 gold.
Thank you so much. Can I help you guys find anything else? Kind of looks you up and down, Zaxxas, and do you need to be fitted for some pants and a shirt?
Ooh, she calling you a raggedy bitch.
It looks like and I don't mean to pry, but have you traveled from very far away?
Yeah. But I don't think I'm looking for anything right now.
Okay, well, we're here whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Whenever they're walking outside, Kai's gonna. You know that thing whenever people like hold they sort of gently grip onto the sleeves of like someone close to them as guidance sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Kai's gonna do that with Saxus's like sleeve and just go with a really quiet like, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
Oh, that's no
I
problem.
know I have problems saying things usually, but I really am happy to have met you.
Oh. I'm glad I met you too.
Cool. Okay, and then
You just hear a small sniffle, and you look and you see Sif wiping away a single tear.
and Kai
So heartwarming.
retreats back to Kulon. She is still very shaken by Fodiamu, and she's tired, so she's vulnerable right now.
She should have ate all the apple slices.
She had like half of them and passed out. That's the weakness.
Fodiamu.
Fodiamu.
My favorite Pokemon.
So half what you doing?
Oh, hey God.
I just that whole scene. I imagined him sitting like on a high chair, just kind of kicking his feet, just looking around.
He just went to the Grove Abbey because it felt like a nice place to go meditate, which is what he's doing.
Okay. Yeah, everyone pretty much leaves you well alone. There are some little bush guys that walk up to you and just kind of look and go off and do their thing.
Bye, little tree dudes. Are they taller than me?
They're about the same size.
Cool.
Small people.
I feel
Actually,
right at
they
home
might be a little
there.
bit shorter than you. I feel like they're barely over 2 feet.
Alright, I'm comfy. I'm chilling under a tree just meditating.
It's a nice little area. All right. Anyone else doing anything? Because Gob's probably still just like having a pint. Honestly.
Yeah.
God, I wish that was me right now. Kai's gonna nudge Kulon a little and go, I'm gonna let you lead now, because I am a little tired.
Okie dokie. Zax's point me to where I need to go.
Okay. And then we're heading to the military police.
Where's Sif? Kai's gonna look around for Sif real quick.
I'm just following along.
Also, I'm gonna change my little cloak thing to be kind of like a backpack cloak for Miss Hamlet.
Oh, like a swaddle.
Yeah, like a little swaddly thingy.
Yes!
Okay.
Making a baby burrito.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. I love it.
Maybe redistribute her weight a little bit.
I'm just looking forward to getting like a harness for Hamlet so that
Baby Bjorn, just
The,
strap her in my
baby
chest.
backpack.
yeah. Yeah, you do that on the way. It's not hard to do. Just kind of think real hard and then say, Baba Ganoush or whatever the fuck. And then
What the
and then it changes. I don't know. Whatever
What
your
the
command
fuck?
word for it is.
Baba Ganoush.
Yeah, that's totally the.
It's a regional dish. But yeah, you make it to the military district with Zaxxas, and it's not hard to talk with the secretary and say who you spoke with. Which, do you remember his name? Because I do. It's Captain Storniv.
Oh, that was the secretary?
No. Zaxxas spoke with Captain Storniv.
Yeah, what's up? What's poppin'?
And you ask for him. I'll go ahead and write that in chat so that you can all see it. And I'll see if he's available. And sure enough, he clears whatever he was doing to speak with the person from the Feywild. And yeah, you get pulled into a pretty decent office. It's not huge, but it's nice. And this pretty built human who's probably about 5'8".
Is it just Kulon?
I mean, it's unless anyone else is going to insist on coming in there with him.
I'd like to tag along, if at all possible. Because I want to know what's going on just as much as everyone else does.
Kai's attached to Kulon at this point. You can't separate them. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, we had an issue with some super glue.
I guess everyone's
doing
going, huh?
Yep.
So you go in there and he has to bring in some extra chairs, but he makes room. And he gestures for you all to sit down and puts a seat right in front of his desk for Kulon. You guys are just kind of sitting on the back wall. And he looks you up and down and goes, "All right. What I've got some questions, I guess, but so I don't know much about the Feywild. I don't exactly know what the fuck is going on outside my own city walls, like at the moment. But are you willing to help me out a little bit on these fronts?
I'll try.
I just want some context for what's happening.
The context is there's a tree out there promising shit to people,
Yeah.
and he's totally creating a cult that's destroying everything.
Some real personal shit. He knows.
Yeah.
Oh, so you lot have dealt with the tree, I guess, the fucking tree. Oh, right.
Yeah, just
I'm
as much of a
so-
trip for me as it seems to be for you.
Kai has her arms folded and she's looking down. She just says, "The Giving Tree myth is apparently not a myth, more of a real fact."
Like the kid's story, like
The kid's story, but more morbid and less happy.
I
well,
wouldn't call it morbid. We haven't seen anything morbid yet, but it's.
You haven't seen anything morbid.
It's fucky.
Well, okay. I mean, he did threaten to kill my husband, so
He
You want me to
did
kill him
what?
for? You want me to kill him for you?
Did-
I'll do it. I swear I'll do it.
yeah, he told me that my
Was-
husband loved me, and then said, "Hey, would you like me to kill him for you?"
Wait, I thought you guys weren't actually together.
You know what? We're going to be together. Just semantics.
She's gonna, like, Kai's gonna shove her elbow into Zach.
Shut up, Zach. This is
So,
my husband.
how exactly did he go about telling you this and having a conversation? Apparently, the
He
fuck,
speaks to you.
I want to cast send
Oh.
just to speak in his head, and all I'm gonna say is, well, he kind of did it like this.
kind of looks around. Just,
And I'll give him a little wave.
huh? Yeah, I don't like that one bit. I don't.
Really invasive.
Well, I mean, I guess if you're a tree, your method of communication is a little bit lacking, isn't it? So,
Pretty well versed for a tree. If I.
sorry, a fey tree. There's a difference. I don't know. So, the Feywild. What trees talk? Is that a normal thing? Is this
Well, it's
is
not.
this your Tuesday? What's going on?
It's not abnormal. It happens, but
So
to
yes,
this
it's
level,
okay. Well,
this
that's,
guy, he's special.
oh, he's
He's
special.
got this whole, pardon the pun, family tree business that's a little on the special side.
I'll forgive you once, just
Thank
because
God.
that was a decent one.
You
But
Kai chuckle.
uh, so since this is the whole Feywild bullshit, as I'm sure you've heard, how do we get around that from just doing all this stuff that we can't, because apparently we can't get out of the bog once we're in. It's going to talk to us. We don't have much of a say in the matter once we're in there. What all is in the bog besides this tree at the center? I'm assuming.
Maggots.
Oh, well, fiends and all
oh,
sorts.
lovely.
Yeah, and all sorts of nasties. And most likely his little cult people hiding in the bog, waiting to strike.
Oh,
I would also like to tell him just about how just if you're gonna be sending more people in, I recommend sending a cleric with a party, someone who knows how to cast daylight, because that'll show you a way out at the very least.
Kai's gonna perk up at the name of fiends and be like, and the fiend we met is shape shifting, if you want to call it that, entity. She called herself Maggie. She was not lovely in any way or form.
I mean,
seems
she was
pretty
kind of
nice.
nice, but in a real
She really
menacing,
wasn't.
like, I
She
want
works
something
for
from
the
you type of
tree.
way.
We're not calling her nice.
I mean, she was nice if you take it out of context.
If you take
Okay,
it out
fair
of context, she was nice in a way that she wanted something from you, and that's not nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, yeah, so just the one Maggie, I guess.
That we've
Uh-huh.
seen.
Okay. So I'm just curious about how this thing has expanded so far so quickly, and you guys, how do you know about what's happened at the old Horse and Apples recently?
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Is this connected at all? I'm
They were
just
running
trying to
from the
find
bear
what we can do.
god. Coolon, what was his name? The fire bear?
Fiedmar?
Feedmar. Yeah, no,
The
I
one
think
who
they
gave
were...
you your hand.
Yeah. Shut up. She went...
It seems like it could be connected, but we haven't seen any solid,
Well,
strings connecting them.
no,
The
they
flame bear
literally said
told
they
us.
wouldn't come. Did I?
I mean,
tell you
he
this?
was asking about if the shit that happened at the Horse and Apple is related to the bog.
We
Well,
don't know that yet,
I feel like it probably is.
but it probably
Seems like it
is.
could be.
I mean, hey, Fiedenmar, the bear, said that his people were seduced by a
Oh,
tree.
all right. Hold on. Bear Fiedenmar, you're gonna have to slow down. I'm
There's a
completely
god.
out of the loop.
Well, he's not
It's a-
technically a god.
Well, you know what?
Guardian
I
of the
mean, like,
Forest?
yeah,
Oh.
that. Flaming
Oh.
bear Fiedenmar.
It's a lot to take
Yeah,
in.
that's completely normal. That's
In the Feywilds is.
well, you're gonna have to tell me that because I haven't been to the Feywild now, have
Oh,
So-
you should try it. It's
It's an
sweet.
acid
Except for there's a
trip.
bog taking.
I
over
might
it.
too whenever I get enough vacation days to go. What the fuck is going on? Feeding my flaming bear spirits? You have a bear paw? What?
I lost my
this is a
hand,
whole
and
lot
he
to
offered it
take
for
in.
me.
Okay. Congrats. So, I'm sorry. I'm just confused. I want to know as much as possible. Is there a way for me to learn about even the basic shit that you're assuming I know? Please let me just. Is there a book that I can read? Is there anything that I can do? It's it's very. I'm used to knowing what's going on in my city, and it's not really possible when it's Feywild bullshit.
Seems like you need to expand on your knowledge, man.
I'd
Yeah.
love to.
Go to the
Point me in the
library.
direction that I can learn about this shit.
God just
I'll
like
just
looks
point
at
to
Kulon.
Kulon.
Yeah.
Two fingers, index finger and thumb, on the bridge of his
Pinching-
nose.
yep.
S-
I mean, I figure that's why he wanted Kulon here. So, I mean, ask
Well, he
away.
picked the
Ask away.
wrong person from the Fey.
So fuck. I don't.
I mean,
This
this
Alright.
is something you should know that, like, apparently we were in the Fae for what, like, I want to say 2 days for us. I don't really remember, but I do know that like a month
like-
passed here.
It was like
So-
a week.
Oh, we. Oh yeah, yeah. No time. Oh wait, hang. Does time run differently? She turned to the fifth. Like, I think I got it wrong.
No,
We
it
were in there
does
for
run
like a week.
differently.
Okay,
And
okay.
we came out and a month had passed here.
Oh, okay.
Whatever
I
the
was
fuck
right.
a week is.
Yeah, don't
I
worry.
don't
about
know,
it. I'll
probably
explain later.
About, I'd say like 1 or 2.
Ah,
Well, wait, hold on. The Feywild doesn't have like time, I guess.
Nope.
No, they have numbers, and it's so bad.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's new. Do you have a calendar or anything like that?
They don't seem concerned with time.
who has
I'm more
time to
concerned about
worry
the-
about time?
Ha.
So, why is this faux Deami or whoever the fuck they're saying they are? Why are they here near my city? That's what I want to know. And how can I make that not be the case?
We're trying to figure that out too. Honestly, I just want to burn the tree and be over with it, but I don't think that's that easy.
All right,
Something tells me you can't just burn down a magical tree.
You can if you
Miss-
try hard enough.
Mr.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Feywild, I don't remember catching her name. There's been so
Kulon.
much thrown out. Pleasure.
Yes,
It's
name's
I'm Captain M. Storniv. It's truly a pleasure, enlightening experience and all that. But I'm going to lean on your judgment here and ask that you tell me anything that I need to know or would be useful to know about the Feywild that will help me and my company and my allies interact with successfully and defeat, if necessary, the Bog, Fodiami, whatever the fuck they're saying they are.
Well, here's the thing.
Apparently-
There's actually a couple of people you can talk to. One, you want to go talk to those people in the Grove Abbey. and see what the hell they're talking about with this Finley person, because I don't know who that is, but apparently them being here is probably why the bog is here. And then
All right.
there's a werewolf in your prison right now. And you're probably going to want to talk to them because that wolf is what attacked and might have a connection to the tree. Also,
Yeah.
there's the whole daylight suggestion. That's
That
basically
wolf's
the
not
thing for
speaking with us right now.
She
It's
wants to know if she can jump in.
you. Why isn't the werewolf talking? Just smack him a bit.
oh, we've smacked him plenty. It's not that easy to make something talk that you don't share a language with.
Oh,
What?
now
What?
this
Oh,
is
he's
gonna be
pretending he
fun.
doesn't know English or common. I
What
don't know
is
what
he
the hell
speaking?
English was.
I mean, I think one person that we allowed to speak with them said that they were speaking Sylvan, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
I know
Looks
Sylvan.
like it's a job for me again.
No, I
oh,
don't. I know
lovely.
Elvish.
Will you, if you don't mind, would you translate for us if you're gonna be doing that whole business?
Sure. You tell me what to say and I will translate badly, because translation is hard.
Oh, I'm not expecting a whole. I'm not expecting poetry. I'm just expecting a basic gist of what's happening.
Yeah, but translating has this whole memorizing what you said and then remembering how to say it and things. It's
I'll
really
remember
hard.
it for you, and then I'll repeat.
Okay. Alright. So that would be what I'd say is your big two that you want to talk to. So that werewolf, which I will guess help you with. But listen, I've got places to be, so if we could hurry this up.
Oh, I'm not trying to hold you up. I'm just trying to save an entire city. That's okay.
Don't
Yeah,
worry,
no.
don't worry. When I burn down the tree for you guys, you'll be saved, I promise.
Okay. We'll talk out the facts of that later.
I mean, you're talking
feel
really
like
big for
saving-
someone who doesn't know much, but that's
Saving
fine.
a city seems a lot more important than your love life right now, Kulon.
Maybe,
That's it.
but it's not our city.
Sure.
Well,
What am I
let's,
supposed to do afterwards? Like, what
let's
if I
just
die trying to save the
head
city? Then I didn't solve
down
anything with the love life.
there.
I'd rather do the love life shit now and then
No.
die handsomely.
Uh-huh.
That's why I love you.
So, are we going down to the dungeons?
Yes.
All right, come on.
Off we
He
go.
leads the way. He goes down a spiral staircase for a while.
Guy's gonna slide down there.
That's
And,
why I know that.
What?
I saw a thing that I was like, wait, why do I know this language? And now I know why.
Oh, yeah. So you go down, and soon enough, only torches and sconces and stuff are lighting the hallways, and he leads you to a metal doorway with a tiny little hole with bars on it. And he was all right. He's right in there. It's a double door, there's a whole middle chamber, but I guess we can all let ourselves in there now, can't we?
Lead the way.
Right. And he unlocks the first door, opens it up for you guys, and then locks it back as it closes.
Where in the city is this the military complex?
This is big building right here.
Okay.
The fortified location.
Whenever Kai walks in with Kulon, she's gonna pull a journal out and like go all the way to the back where there's a clean page. And when she's actually legitimately gonna write down what the captain or the second, whatever you wish to call him, says, so she can repeat it to Kulon in case he actually forgets.
Okay. So you walk in, and sure enough, there's that humanoid person just kind of laying on a cot at the back of the chamber, behind another wall of bars. It's like this entire room is like the size of a walk-in closet.
Oh.
It's not a very big room, but it's deep enough to have like a small, like less than basically a sleeping bag sized cot, and then enough space to walk beside it, and then a little hole in the ground that you don't know where it leads to. But yeah, he just looks at you and eyes darting back and forth between all, what, 5 of you?
Oh.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
A whole gaggle of gays.
Yep.
And he goes back to what he was doing, just kind of picking at his fingernails, his teeth, you know. Well, here he is.
Remember,
I don't know how to speak with him, so if you lot can, I'd really appreciate whatever information he can give us.
Cool, 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 cool.
Just say what you need to say. I'll try and get Kulon to translate it.
to say.
I'm gonna say in Sylvan, what's poppin'?
Kind of looks you up and down again, and he doesn't answer, but he definitely understood what you said.
You want to get out of here?
Kind of slowly nods, just
All right, cool. Answer a few questions, then lead me to where your people are, and it'll be all Gucci.
Would I recognize when someone is speaking a different?
yeah. I mean, you
Just stop
recognize
talking
it,
common.
and you also well, actually, hold on, I'll just whisper this to you.
Does he have sugar daddy eyes and a sugar daddy language understanding?
I just mean I know how there's like some languages that are like they're spoken with like different, like I think Orc is just like grunting or something. So like, I guess the dialect would be different. Is that something that anyone could just understand if someone switches languages?
I mean, if you know the language, you understand that they switched language to a language that you know. If you don't know that language, you know that they switched languages and are speaking in a language that you don't know. Like, that's about it. Like, you recognize what language they're speaking if you know it.
Here's a
Okay.
It's
question.
not like everything is common.
Here
what's
is
up?
a question. Looking over him, do I see any of the same markings that Zax has got?
Roll a perception check.
Can I guidance myself as well?
I mean, sure.
Bonk.
I just want to say Zaxxus looks a little shook when they start speaking.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, you don't see any markings on him.
Can I do some perception?
Sure.
Is he still in werewolf form?
Okay. We got this, team.
Tay, how do I whisper to you?
Slash
Slash
W.
W space station.
or GM, I think. Kulon, you don't see anything either. Like,
Damn
I mean,
it!
no
Our
markings.
eyes! It's so dark in here!
Aha.
There you go. But yeah, with the flickering light, it's kind of hard to discern colors a lot of the time, so you don't know if whatever like battle scars or whatever are
And Kulon's
markings or
colorblind, so
yeah, clearly.
Yeah.
It's canon. It's in the lore. And he's just kind of looking you up and down, and he glances over to Zaxxus every once in a while. Then he looks everyone else over and just kind of waits.
I point at Zaxxus. You see him?
No.
He nods.
He's friends with the Giving Tree.
He nods.
Are you friends with the Giving Tree?
He nods again. Yeah.
Oh.
Out of curiosity, what did he promise you?
Why?
Out of curiosity. Because, I mean, What he promised me wasn't worth shit, so I just let my friend do it.
He promised me what I wanted most.
Alright, yeah, that's his MO, but what did you want?
Freedom.
Freedom from what?
This sure doesn't seem to be working out, huh?
He doesn't answer.
So,
How
what
can
does he
you have
say?
freedom when you've literally pledged yourself to another thing? How is that freedom?
Service and allegiance are two different things.
Not if it's a threat.
It wasn't a threat.
It is when it's him.
It wasn't when it was me.
What makes you so special?
Nothing.
Hmm.
What made you so special that he threatened you? Me
Well,
or my brothers were not threatened. We were given a gift.
yeah, well, my gift sucked. So it was basically a threat.
Kulon?
Yep.
What's he saying?
You know, shits and giggles. By the way, he's also working for Fotoyami.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, jot that down.
Thank you.
Mr. Captain Dude,
Yeah, what's up?
he's working for the tree.
Well, we
So-
figured that. He's got
Step one.
and he doesn't he tries to mime like lift up your shirt to the captive. And
He couldn't have done that in the first place? Jesus Christ.
And yeah, he lifts up his shirt, and sure enough, there's like a single ring that goes all the way around, and then like two coils, and then and he turns his back, and you see it kind of go up his spine, basically to his neck.
All right,
Oh.
so I'm gonna talk to the little captive here again. So what do you want now? Freedom, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Cool, cool. You know you'll have freedom when you literally tell people what's happening, right? So why don't you tell me, starting from the beginning, who the fuck, why the fuck, what the fuck?
Where the fuck? How the fuck?
Yes, thank you. Where the fuck?
If the fuck.
How to fuck?
Oh, that's
Who's
a,
Gamora? I'll do you one better. Why is Gamora?
I'm not just gonna just talk.
Well,
I'll answer
okay.
questions, but I'm not just gonna talk and blather on about my own situation.
I didn't ask about your situation. I asked about, you know, why the fuck are you working for a tree?
Ask him if he left Fotoyami.
Because he gave me
Not Fotoyami.
what I wanted most, and what I could not get
What
on
is
my own.
so bad about Fiedmar that made you guys want to en masse leave?
Fidenmar believed himself doing the best for us. But what he saw as the best was really, truly restrictive.
Meaning? Elaborate.
Well, you saw what I am. How would you feel if put yourself in my shoes?
Yeah, I'd be sick as
wolf.
shit.
A wolf who can run and hunt and be wild, but relegated to hunting rabbits.
So you want to hurt people?
No. I want to know that I can.
That's... Okay, I'm gonna switch to common really quickly and just be like, this guy is weird as shit.
He's a fucking sociopath.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
he
obvious.
literally
What
just
did he
said-
say?
You literally just said he wants to know that he can kill people, not necessarily that he wants to kill people, but that he can.
I wanted to know and be secure in the fact that if I were attacked, if my brothers, my sisters were attacked, I could fight back.
What? I'm gonna switch back to Sylvan and be like, what prompted the need for that? Why? What did he fail to provide you guys that made you want so desperately to fight?
His restrictions were... He felt necessary, and we felt, mind-numbingly boring. If you're doing the same thing week after week after week after week, when your nature is to roam and be free and go where you're needed, sticking with a single route and hunting rabbits and squirrels, and it's mind-numbing.
Why didn't you just talk to Fiendmar then?
Why do you assume we did not?
Because you're not elaborating on your story? Did you talk to him? What did you tell him? He willingly gave, like, 4 strangers, I don't remember how many people we were with, bunch of shit just because. And you're telling me this same bear who has trade agreements and is just a good fucking dude, wouldn't hear you guys out? Maybe because he didn't want you guys to be a bunch of murder party boys.
Our intention was never to go and murder and kill, and we
Well, failed step
we wanted just to explore a little bit around us instead of the same path over and over.
And he said no?
There were people and villages and towns that he felt relied on our presence.
Yeah, as someone who is from one of those towns, yeah.
He did not want to break ties with anyone, and unfortunately, he did not think that we could handle maintaining our obligations and having some freedom to go along with it. So he declined. Said, feel free to explore in this area. And that area was paltry.
Okay, I'm switching back to common to be like, this guy is a fucking idiot. But,
Noted.
alright.
She's right. The Kai writes that down.
Yeah,
Just
thank you.
all
Jot that
caps. Fucking idiot.
Turn to the captain. What is it that you want me to ask? Because I'm getting nowhere other than, where Dad wouldn't let us not do our job.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of things that we could know, like the inner workings of the bog, Fodiami, whatever the hell is, out there. Why he was in our city, because your friend swears up and down that the tree is not meaning to attack and pose a threat to any of us. So just anything
Well, I'll
about
tell
why
you
he
this
was
now.
here.
This guy and his friends pose a threat. I look directly in Saxus's eyes. This guy is a threat, and he works for the tree.
Hey, Kulon?
Mm.
Were these people running from Fidenmar by any chance?
Oh, yeah, sorry, translation. they all worked their jobs. They apparently told Fiedmar that they wanted to unionize or guess or something, and Fiedmar's like, cool, but there's a lot of people that rely on our hard work. And they said, okay, but what if we just went on a killing spree? And Fiedmar's like, the fuck? And they said, coolio, we're gonna go kill people and agree to hang out with this one tree. And Fiedmar's like, that sucks. That's basically what happened.
Great. So we found Vinmar's old what do you want to call them? Worshippers, apparently. Check that off the list.
I don't think they were worshippers because they didn't seem to like
Well,
him.
Not worshippers, but you know,
They definitely worked for him.
yeah, workers,
Followers.
But
slavers, whatever.
it's so weird. It's so weird to me because it doesn't sound like they actually talked to Fiedmar about this. Or if they did, they were basically like, but what if we just, ate a couple villagers? And I bet he was just like, that sounds like a terrible
I
fucking
love
idea.
that Kulon is the translator for this.
The fucking diplomat. This is great. I love this.
Uh,
Well, Kulon asked this guy like 4 times, did you talk to Fiedmar? And he's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
This is fun just listening to.
So, from what I'm getting is that they're not very. How would you put this? Upfront with information. They're definitely hiding something. Is what you're saying?
they're definitely hiding stuff. Okay, I'm
Cool,
gonna dive back in and ask him a couple other things, unless you guys have something.
Guy's gonna turn to like the man in charge and go, "Are you sure you've tried beating him up a lot more?"
Zach is gonna interject and be like, Kulon, let me try talking with him.
Excuse
You
me?
speak?
What? Since when do you
I'm-
know Sylvan?
I think it might have something to do with Fodiami.
Oh
Oh.
my god. Kulon's just gonna throw his hands up in the air and like walk away.
Guy looks up from the books and watches him leave.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Kulon's gonna go like grumpily, like cross his arms and just like against Kai.
I know.
Okay, Azaxis is gonna talk to the Wolfman, and Sylvan just be like, "What do you want to eat?"
So, Kulon, you hear Zaxxas speak Sylvan, you think? It's kind of broken, like, you know how whenever someone that does clearly not know Spanish reads off a Spanish sentence,
Oh,
they
God.
get all of the
Hola,
technical sounds.
amigos.
Yeah.
Grassy ass.
It's like
Hola.
he gets all the sounds correct, and it's clear that he can understand it, but like he's not used to speaking it, so it's just kind of like a.
Kulon's like, dear
Okay.
God.
Guy's gonna lean over and say, "You have to teach me Sylvan one day."
Yeah, don't worry, it'll be a lot better than whatever's happening now.
And he says really slowly, he goes, anything.
Okay, I'm gonna turn over the cap and be like, "Hey, can we get him some food first?" And then I think he'll talk to me.
Get this
Um,
man a steak.
Sure, what does he want? What does he want to eat? I mean, limited. We don't want to, he's not a guest exactly.
Yes, I understand his. Okay, so what do you want? And I'm talking to the Wolfman.
Meat, stew, anything. I'm hungry.
Ooh, the werewolf wants meat. What a surprise.
Do you guys have like any stew or anything?
The captain kind of goes over to the bars and knocks twice, pretty loud, and you hear the other door open up, and he hey, get him some food. He's He's apparently hungry. Who would have guessed? I know, right? Yeah, it's just a little something like a bowl, maybe. I don't. Just hurry it up. And hear the other door close again. And all right. Room service is on the way. Feel free to start blathering on about details and such.
Okay. Where to start? What's your name?
You can call me Finn.
Okay, Finn. I'm Zaxus. So, let's see what we can do to get you out of here. How much do you know about what Fodiami's done?
Well, judging by where I am, he's not limited himself to the Feywild.
Yeah, he's kind of in the material plane now, and the people who live here aren't happy.
Clearly. No, I only know what I'm asked to do, and if I'm not asked to do anything, I am free to do whatever.
Okay. Will you tell me what he asked of you?
Oh, he gave me freedom. All he asked is I report to Agnes.
Who's that?
She's she's an intermediary.
Like a middleman.
Yes.
Oh fuck, my bullets, they're big.
She
Max is just loading a gun in the middle of talking.
He's trying to load 50 caliber rounds into a magnum.
She will. She will inform. I do have a request.
Okay, what is it?
And he stops speaking to you, Zaxus, and turns to Kulon and says, I would politely ask you to leave.
I politely ask you to shut the fuck up.
I'll gladly do that.
Cool.
Kulon, that's not gonna get us anywhere.
This guy's a jerk!
Yes, but he's all we have here.
What is he saying? Because, we can't understand y'all.
Sif's just sitting there smiling and nodding like, and then what?
He asked Kulon to please leave the room, and Kulon told him to shut up.
Okay, well, why would he ask Kulon
Oh
to leave the
god,
room?
what are you doing?
Because I
I'm
make
looking at
too
what's
much
going on, yeah.
sense, according to this guy.
Well, he obviously doesn't want us hearing something.
No, he just wants to have weird tree conversations with Zaxus, which I don't trust. No offense, Zaxus.
So are you going to stay?
Was he gonna tell you the sweet, sweet secrets if I leave?
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure he would. I mean,
Okay, but if he doesn't tell you some sexy secrets, and I leave for
I'll
nothing,
punch him in the throat for you.
thank you. I like
Okay.
that plan. Let's go with that plan. That's the plan. Tell him that's the plan. Tell him myself. Hey, buddy. Please someone drag Kulon out of there.
Okay, Kai's gonna be like, no, come on, no.
At
we'll
about this
surprise
time,
them, we'll surprise them.
the doors are opening because the food is here. But
Meat's back on the menu!
Does anybody here, besides Kulon and Zaxxas now, understand Sylvan?
It's in my character sheet.
Me,
but
just
I don't.
kidding.
Okay. All right.
Oh, great.
Well, there they
Hi.
go. Oh,
This happens as soon as Kulon leaves. Sorry. Because the guards will absolutely come and like deliver a bowl of food, of soup of some sort, and then Kulon is asked to leave.
Don't worry. Like I said, he doesn't say anything. I'll just deck him in the throat by surprise. Okay.
I would have been, if only. It seems to be the common
Yep.
cleric phrase.
Yep. It's like, all right, what do I think God has in store for me? Ah, yes, I think we're going to be interrogating the werewolf today, and he's going to be a fucking dicey son of a bitch who's only speaking Sylvan. Ah, I should take tongues. And also, while we're at the general store, find a small clay model of a ziggurat.
that's so specific.
Yeah, that's the fucking component for tongues! The entirety of this campaign has been me trying to predict what Tay's gonna have us do so that I could go through my fucking laundry list of spells to get something that could be fucking helpful.
It's just staring at our spell lists and seeing everything that's not, like, filled in, like, oh.
Yep. I'll cast oh shit, I didn't pray to Jesus for that spell today.
Yep. Wish I had, I think there was a moment where I'm like, wow, wish I had prepared Lester Restoration. That would have been useful.
I like how
I'm
how the
trying
character-
so hard.
It's okay.
But God said fuck cleric lives. I'm gonna post shit out of left field all the fucking time. The clerics can't know what I'm doing if I don't know what I'm doing.
There's one spell that I'm going to be preparing from, like, the moment we head east.
I locate
And-
object. And the object is Donovan.
No, there's just one spell, and it's gonna be for a really stupid reason, but it's gonna take up a whole little section there, and that's one less level 1 spell.
Are cleric spells universal? And then you just get the domain spells. Like, can you do you and I have the same
we
spell
should have
pool?
the same spells, right? Yeah.
Aside from the domain spells, like I
Yeah.
have Charm Person, Disguise Self. You have I don't
Bane,
know, fucking
False Life, etc.
yeah, Grave Cleric shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I, whenever Tay comes back, can I explain that Kai went out with Kulon and asked him a couple questions about what the Wolfman was saying?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
that legal?
Oh, can you?
Yeah, I just figured Kulon kind of summed up a little bit better about what was said.
So,
But
what
he's
was he saying?
just
with
kind of
Zaxxas?
pissed about it because he's like, that guy seems like a total murdering asshole.
Oh no, it's so obvious.
When this session is done, I want somebody to go back and clip the "What's consummation mean?"
Dude, don't call us plucky. We don't know what it means.
We don't know what it means. Got 2 Avengers references.
Kulon, do you know his name?
The wolf dude?
Yeah, I've been calling him the captive in my book.
He said it was Finn, so you would have understood that when him and Zaxxas were talking.
Cool. Because I'm like, don't remember.
Oh, Finn, like my last name. Great, happy to have that.
Kaifin.
Kai Denfin.
Kaifin.
Oh shit, are you related? You look familiar?
No, well...
Well, his first name is Finn,
Yes.
and Kai's last name.
You don't know, maybe he introduced himself with a last name. Maybe he's one of those guys.
If he did, I think I would
James
scream.
Bond.
Sis,
Wait,
please get that
so-
terrifying thought out of my head.
So did we just like go back to the city?
We after the fight, we got taken back to the city. Uh, most of us went back to Horn Pub and stayed the night.
Mhm.
Zaxxas went to talk to this guy, not the captive, the captain. What's his name?
Storniv?
The
Storniv.
bitch. Okay.
And then the next day, we did a little bit of shopping, and then came here because Storniv wanted to talk to Kulon, and we were all just kind of like, "Hey, we want to know what's going on too," so we all sat in on it.
Understandable. Have a nice. Fuck. Where's my pen?
And then the whole time we were at the Horn Pub, it was just a fever dream of a session.
Yeah.
It was a time.
Saxus wore a maid's outfit.
I'm so happy Kai got to sleep without a breastplate for once.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
She slowly opening
She
up.
finally took her bra off.
Yeah.
It's been a long 3 years, but it's time.
Been
Kulon
one
did
year.
that typical guy thing. He didn't know how to get that thing off, so he's like, ah, shit, fuck.
It's just two hooks. You push it together and they just come apart. Huh?
It's advanced science.
Goddamn bras, how do they work?
Magic.
Sometimes they unclip on the front.
I
Oh
love
my
those.
god!
The worst ones.
Not the front clipping
The
bras.
worst ones, some of them are okay.
Hey, is this man Foos here?
They speak. I don't know how long Kulon stayed in
Clearly,
the,
they speak.
I don't know how long Kulon stayed in the room, but they were silent until he left.
Kai went out with Kulon, by the way, and she learned his name, so I don't have to keep calling him the captive in my journal.
Okay.
So here's a fun question,
Mm.
and I don't know how this would work. But is there any way I would have been able to pick up bits and pieces of Sylvan words and either write or just remember them to give to Kulon?
I mean, you can remember cool sounds and write down sounds, but like words, it's going to be kind of difficult to determine what's a full word and what's like a compound word because it's a very fluid language.
Just bits and pieces of whatever I can gather and see if Kulon can, I guess, decipher any of it. Try to repeat back the sounds.
Cool, yeah.
So would I? Oh my god.
His
fucking
zip
dead.
gets pulled out.
Oh god, he's typing.
Oh, sorry. Forgot to say something before we left. But yeah, you kind of write down some cool sounds here and there, but whenever you hand them to Kulon, it's just kind of like went and spoke and just random words.
Gotcha.
Just pat you on the shoulder. Well, you've tried.
I tried so hard.
Uh,
I didn't pray for the right spells.
no. You tried. It's okay.
All right, so you guys leave. I mean, Zaxa stops talking with this person, Finn, and
Oh wait, I can put
Hey, what was it you were asking about?
me.
After they had left, you had said something about when Tay comes back.
Oh no, I already explained that. Kai learned his name was Finn, and she commented like, "Oh, like my name. Great to have that."
Oh.
Now I can put her last name in it. Sweet.
all right.
You have my last name, oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
So with Kai and Kulon out of the cell, he speaks and asks Zaxxas, please, can you make sure it is followed through?
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of holds out his hands like they're shackled and just kind of mimes breaking them apart.
Okay, I got you. Where's Captain Man? Is he just sitting here?
Oh, he's just chilling. Yeah.
What about this man's food? Has it gotten here yet?
Yeah, it's here. Like,
Okay. I'm gonna say, let's leave him to his meal, and then let's walk out.
okay.
While they're still in the cell, I'm just gonna lean over to Kulon and be like, I don't know much about Zaxxas, but I feel like Zone of Truth may come in handy at some point. Just give him a pat on the shoulder. And then, like, during the conversation, when they're in the cell, we're away. That's it.
Do I hear that, or did you like lean into his ear directly?
I'm doing it as privately as I possibly can. Not necessarily hiding that I'm whispering to him, but trying to make sure it was just him that heard it.
Great. Okay.
Oh, hey,
I'll just.
guys, check this out. I love this little sound bit that I have. This just atmospheric pressure.
Oh God.
Ah, the Inception noise. Boom.
No, that's this one.
Sif leans over and whispers to Kulon, pee pee poo poo, butthole, and you hear boom.
So you guys leave the cell, and you hear it from behind you as you're leaving, as he's clearly upset by that. But as soon as you walk out,
Who's
the
clearly
captain-
upset by what?
the werewolf is clearly upset by you guys leaving, like just straight
Oh.
up leaving him there.
Sorry.
And as soon as you close the door, all right. So what was he saying? What is there to learn?
He's just your equivalent to a guard. He just follows tasks. He doesn't know much about the higher working.
Is he telling the truth?
Who, the Wolfman? Or me?
Zaxxas. I love Zaxxas. Kai's in a vulnerable state. She loves Zaxxas. Like, also paranoid, okay? Boy, you start breathing like that, huh?
Because I'm being asked to do things I don't know. I sure think that's it.
You know what? Kai's just gonna go. Are you telling the truth? Not gonna make like an insight check. She's just gonna full on trust you and hope for the best.
Kind of looks you up and down and just kind of a guard. That doesn't. Huh.
A guard for what?
So nothing else.
Well,
Just following orders, or are you going to tell me what's really going on, man?
if you remember the whole situation of why we were attacked in the first place, he was just there to oversee the deal with the shield.
Oh, so he's just eliciting black market trades then? That's perfectly legal. Why? Come on.
You seem a lot more chill about this than you should be. Literally, our goal was to protect it, and you're just like, oh yeah, he was there to just oversee a shield being stolen.
I mean, if you think about it, he was just following his orders.
No,
There comes a time when you need to question what you're being told to do. And if you're being told to steal a military legate's prized possession, if you have a shred of decency or moral, you should at least think, but why?
Hold on, wait. And he kind of waves some guards away. I'm sorry, what?
Oh yeah, no. You know
I'll-
Barrow Whitmane by any chance?
I mean, I've heard the name. I haven't met him in person, but I've heard of him. He's apparently quite fearsome in the battlefield.
Oh, he sure is.
I'll
Anyways,
give him I'll give him the lowdown just because I'm lazy and don't want to speak at all.
yeah.
I'll give him like the general basis
Yeah.
of what's going on with Pumice and Caius and Barov and the magical artifacts.
Well, yeah, I knew Caius was away from the home, but do you tell him about Commander Longhunter,
Who?
Elian,
Who?
the leader?
Oh, the guy who said, "Hey, do this for us."
Yeah.
Yeah. How we had like a duplicate.
Wait, what?
What did I don't remember what.
Elian Longhunter had you meet in his anti-magic chamber.
I'm pretty sure
And-
that was the big boss dude.
Don't you remember that picture where it was like really weirdly?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell him.
So you're telling me that the commander of Pumice is away from their home? That do you know what they're going to do, or what's
I wish I knew anything that was going
Well,
on.
me too. I'm gonna have to send some messages, figure out what's going on around, because honestly, it's feeling like we're being surrounded by this fucking bog and everything. Oh, so a legate's artifact shield was taken, and you lot.
Attempted to be taken.
What sort of?
We stopped it from being pilfered. They gave us a decoy shield that looked like the real one, seemed
Oh.
magic.
All
So
right,
it's only a matter of time before these guys find out they don't have the real thing.
So these guys have intimate knowledge and are expecting to just purchase an artifact, like purchase this big magic fuck off shield. Is that?
Seems
I
to be the
mean,
situation.
Did you find out what they were offering to pay?
No.
No, but I imagine if they knew what it was worth, I imagine they're prepared to pay quite a lot.
Well, yeah, this is not looking like our ducks are in a row. It's very. This is a lot of information.
Things are not kosher. Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's a whole lot of information going on, and I'm. Please, I just don't know. Fuck.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
I mean, it's just artifacts, moving evil bogs, commanders leaving their post. You know, I'll appreciate some time to contemplate and plan for what's happening. If you don't mind.
Actually, what are you gonna do with the wolf guy over there?
I don't know, try and find someone else who knows Sylvan and find out what you're not telling us.
What? I told you his role.
It just seems like you're holding a lot more back.
It really does. Sorry, Thaxis. I
You're-
love you, but
Picking and choosing.
I've known enough prisoners, and I've dealt with them enough to know when their friend is speaking with them, they portray them in the best light. And as much as I'd like to compliment you, my friend, you're not the best liar. I don't think you're lying. I want to state that. I think that you're just withholding a little bit of unflattering information, but because of that, I'm not offended. I'm just going to keep him here and get someone that I trust a little bit more, who knows some Fey language, and find what else there is to know.
I mean, you saw how well it worked with Kuwan over there. He didn't even want to the guy.
Okay, no offense. I love. But he's just very blunt and truthful. Okay. Kai just gives him that shrug, like,
Yeah, it's true.
Here's true.
And
She ain't lying.
no, I mean, you're more than welcome to come check in on your friend, but we are gonna hold him for at least a little bit longer.
Can't say I blame you.
After all, I mean, you did just confirm that he was complicit in the trading of illegal black market magic items, so it's all fair. We're not going to execute him. Don't worry about that. We're not, he has information that we need, and it's not likely that we'll be able to reliably extrapolate that information in a timely manner, and it just won't be worth the effort.
I mean, you're right. I already told you doesn't know much.
Well, if that's true, we'll find it out for ourselves.
Alright, if you're just wasting your time, though.
Well, it's our time to waste, so let's go. I've got to. I have a bunch of people to speak with, to be frank, and I don't want to, but it has to be done, so up you go. Up. And he motions to the stairs.
don't need to be so rushy, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I'm sorry, time is of the essence. I've got...
This is urgent.
That's kind of
There's-
ironic. You just said you wanted to waste time.
Oh no, I didn't say I wanted to waste time. I said it's our time to waste, and I don't think we're wasting it. So, go on, keep walking, right?
As we're walking up, I just want to give Stornov just a clap on the shoulder. A little shoulder clap, shimmy,
Yep.
deal, and move on up.
Yep. I mean,
Good
he's
luck.
following you guys. He's just kind of...
I figure he's gesturing for
Still
us to
going.
go before he goes.
Yeah. So do you guys get out of the, leave the military building, or no?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Kai does.
Oh yeah, there's nothing but a bunch of hoisers in there. Some werewolf guy, some guy who's just real talking like he just can't get enough of potatoes. Just
Potatoes.
He just wants to go over there and get some wedges, eh? So you guys head out from the military district, and
just trying to head on down to Timmy's. Give me a good old double, eh?
so where are you guys headed? What's on the itinerary?
Figure we should probably gather up the other two.
I want to go to half.
What was that note you had in your pocket there, Sexus?
Half set the Abgrovey. Wait, did I say that right?
Abgrovey.
Abgrovey.
Oh, the Grove.
Can we retcon it to be the Abgrovey?
Known by some as the Abgrovey. The Grove Abbey.
Hobart Eye.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, it's always open. And sure enough, Half had found
Scott
a
Pilgrim
nice little...
style. Have you seen this one girl with hair like this?
Yeah, they literally just always point to the same direction, and there's this little tiny clearing from the trees where there's sunlight filtering in to the grass. It's nice. There's some flowers scattered around, and it's just a nice little pleasant mini meadow to lay in. Half's just kind of chilling.
I'm upsetty. I'm going over to Af.
Everybody's mad at me! I just wanted to know more about my powers!
Well, my eyes are closed, so I hope you're addressing me or something.
Well, I'm gonna see that you're just sitting there and be like, half. Like, are you awake?
Is Gob there?
No,
Or
he's
is Gob
sleeping.
still at the bar?
I mean,
I'm still at the
Elusive's
bar.
Elusive's just kind of chilling at the bar. I'll say that she found some old friends that are, have a break.
Gob is with Elusive.
Okay.
Kai's sitting down one of the on near the garden area because she thinks it's very pretty.
Alright, now that Zaxxas is here, I'll open my eyes a little bit. My bad. I don't have two of those. I'll open my eye a little bit, and I'll be like, yeah, you guys done?
Yeah, I think it's time we round up everyone.
I raise both of my hands. It is time to be ascended, please.
Okay.
Up.
You get lifted up and onto the shoulder.
Where I belong. I am.
Lemon, what a cracker.
Wait, I gotta say goodbye to my tree dudes. Goodbye, tree dudes.
When you went, "Wah!" All I could picture was Miss Fowler from Jimmy Neutron.
Oh, her.
Carl.
Oh.
Yeah. That you wave and you see some of them just kind of like shake a little bit.
Those are my tree dudes.
Your treeple.
My treeple, yeah.
I love the treeple. They're great.
But where to? What's going on?
Probably back to the Horn Pub where we left our two other friends.
Yeah.
On the walk there.
Just leave us there.
Yeah.
Y'all are just drinking
Out of the
yourself
party.
to death. That's
They're
usually Kai's job.
They're just waiting at the Winchester for all this to blow over.
They've boarded the windows.
Big House says dogs can't look up.
I told you it was a real gun.
But yeah, as soon as you guys walk in, the three guys that were sitting at the table with Elusive and Gob, it's kind of all right. Well, we got to get back to work. You guys have fun. Good to meet you. And like these three pleasant soldier lads.
Gob, what's up? Did you have fun? Cause we sure didn't.
Yeah, I had fun. You want a drink?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I'll say you still have like half a pitcher left of beer.
Oh my god.
What time is it, God?
It's about lunchtime.
Okay. Then I guess over lunch we should discuss where we're going next.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Kai's gonna take some of that beer that was offered so graciously. Take a large swig of it and say, so about that shield, that's cool, I think. And then continue drinking.
Yeah, blow sus. No idea about that. And I'll take a swig.
It's a shit stain. And then she's gonna take another swig.
I don't think
Taking
it's a shit
turns.
stain. I mean, it's a town.
Well, it's not a very cool one.
Clearly, there's some important shit going on there. If they're, arranging to meet there to get their black market fucking artifact.
Well, from the time that I traveled there, it's a very, cultivated, if you want to call it that, place. Yeah.
Cultured? What?
It's a pretty fun place. Lots of different types of people.
Not very fun.
I trust half. If half thinks it's fun, I'm in.
Thank you, sis.
But if the shield was there, depending how long it takes to get there, it might already be gone. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Might, or it could still be there, and we won't know unless we check. I don't
I mean,
know where else we can go to try to sort this shit out. But I'm not too keen on the idea of a bog with an entity seemingly handing out gifts to people who devote themselves to him.
Or like feeding more and this bear paw I have.
Yeah, that was y'all. And I'm not too keen on that idea either.
Oh, me either.
But this seemed a lot more malicious.
Hey, I thought he was pretty cool.
Oh, good for you, Gob.
Look, I got a bird, and Vex pops up.
I mean, Feed and Mars seemed to have didn't seem to have malicious intentions, but there is just something with Fodeyame that doesn't sit well with me.
Can I?
second that.
What does Vex eat at Gob? Gob.
Anything.
Daydreams.
Souls of the innocent.
Hey, me too.
I
Oh,
happen to
shit.
have an extra one of those, and I'll open my pouch and give Vex a soul of the innocent.
Oh, thank you.
Bagel.
Break it up, scatter it on the ground,
I don't have it.
as one does when feeding birds.
I'm just saying, if it is supposedly an Ablosos, well, how would we find it?
Well, I might have
I
some
hold
friends
up, I
that
hold
could
up
help
the
us.
twig.
Oh,
I
or
hold
the
up
twig.
the twig that I used to try to find it.
An Ablosos, a mainly traveling city, if you want to call it that. A lot of travelers.
If it's there, I will be able to, at the very least, be able to tell if it's there.
Half is
Great.
raising his hand, please.
What?
Yes, in the back, half. Do you have a question?
I have. Shut the fuck up. If we go there, I know some people that could probably help us. Like a lot of them, I think.
Any
Oh.
help we can get would be great.
Do you know how long it'll take to get there?
Half, do you have any lemon squares left? I really want one.
Yeah, here you go. I give out a lemon square.
Thank you so much.
Well, I asked for a lemon square, but I'm more interested in alcohol.
God, stop looking. You're making
Sorry.
me nervous.
I was looking. That's
Yeah, and
all.
you're making me nervous because when God looks, it's not just, oh, I'm just looking. It's,
Indy,
Yeah.
does half
I
know how
was
long it takes
curious
to get
about
there?
Hey God, do I know how long it'll take to get to Ablosos?
To Ablosos, it's not going to be terribly long. It would probably be like, oh, hold on, let me use the right tool. It would probably be about a 2-week-ish journey in total.
Okay, I turn to Zaxxas and I say, 2-week-ish journey in total.
Okay, well that sounds like a lot of time. So, what if we just called up V, got him to take us there?
Kai looks at Kulan and is like, does the magic, you got contact with V. You're
I just
not
know that it's the only lead
Soy.
that we have.
Who? Oh yeah,
Um,
him.
Yeah, no, don't worry about him.
Scoff.
If you want, I can talk to him.
Yeah, here, knock yourself out. Toss her to the stone.
Cool, great. And she turns to Civ and the rest of the party. I don't know what to say.
God, what are you doing?
Where did V drop us last time we were here?
Here.
Casco. Doesn't Casco have like a bunch of teleporting or like different doorways to different places
Okay.
in it?
Then we should tell V to come pick us up from Casco and Theranos.
Well, okay. I'll refresh your memory there. V is training Trev to maintain the future storefront of Castco in Serranos.
Oh, okay.
So we get to talk to Trev!
Are you saying V's just in Serranos?
Yeah, no, I think we should just go to the
Sometimes.
Casco there and hope Trev is there. If not, we hit V up, you know?
Yeah, it works for me.
Oh.
Do you want to hide in my cloak? That I'm now wearing along with my really cheap glove? I'm only wearing only one glove, the other bare paw.
Michael Jackson sequin glove.
But you got both of the gloves, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll wear the other one.
You are? Are you sure? It's pretty. You know what? Yeah, you have it.
Honestly, it goes with my outfit.
You know what? I think it looks fine on you. You're doing good.
Yeah.
So, who's down for hitting up Casco?
Catsko.
I think the beer's getting a little to me, but it's fine. We're gonna be okay. I've had worse.
You have.
Casco. That's where you pick up pets.
Yeah.
Yay! I want another pet.
I mean, I see no issue in at least trying.
Okay. Cool. Great. Where's Elusive? Is she still here with us at the table?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was sitting with Gob
She's just sipping.
and the soldier boys.
Are you? You fine, hun? You've been sipping on that for a while,
Stripper boy.
and
Wait,
I'm
no.
saying that I'm bringing up concern for sipping on wine.
Yeah, I'm okay. Just thinking.
Do you? Okay. Do you want to get maybe some water?
I've had water.
Oh, leave it to the alcoholic wine mom to say, maybe you should have some water.
Listen, Kai knows she's being a hypocrite, but she cares about a loose child. So, back off.
Wait, how old is Kai?
23.
I'm pretty sure you guys are like the same age.
Wait, really? I thought Elusive was 19.
Elusive is, maybe. I don't know. It's on her character sheet that she's not 19.
I don't know how old she is, but she's not 19.
Kai
She's
turned
7.
25 on her character sheet, but
Oh.
Dom and I might have changed that. It's just not changed on the character sheet. I don't know. So unconfirmed.
Literally 23. She's been
Ah,
23
yes.
for like 6 months.
Elusive.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just thinking.
Okay. Well, if you
Seems
ever
to be
need
a lot of thinking going around.
Yeah, there sure
Yeah.
is. If you ever need another head to think with, a dumb one,
Mm.
call me if you need help.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort through what I've got, and if I have questions, I'll be sure to go to you.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Okay. I wish you
Um,
luck. Do you want to follow through with us, or?
What do you mean?
Well, we plan on going to Cats.
Catsko.
She looks at Sif like
Castco.
Casco. We plan on going to Casco to see if we can get in contact with Trevor V by chance and get easy transportation.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Cool. Okay.
I'd like to make a pit stop first.
Okay. Pit stop it is. Yeah.
Is this what I think it is?
What?
Kai will go
Are
to
you gonna force Elusive to buy that shit?
No.
Yeah. The shit that we talked about. Yep.
Hey, Kai.
Yeah?
Where'd you get that cloak?
Kai looks at Vex. I got it from
Yards and Stripes.
Yards and Stripes. Yards and Stripes. I had to get Zach to buy it for me. It was 4 gold, if you're wondering.
I was.
Cool. Do you need help getting there?
Is it? Where is it?
I don't know, God. Where is it on the map?
It's number 7 on the map.
Oh, it is? Oh my god, it is. Wait, no, that's the unlucky pig. Yards and Stripes. Where's
Oh,
number
yeah,
8?
sorry.
Oh, here it is. Where? Horn Pop. It's not far. Like across the street, not far.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
Oh, let's
Yeah.
fucking go back.
I'll yeah, I'm gonna get one of those.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to go back.
You don't
Okay.
want to?
No, I want to.
Okay. Well, Zaxus, you want to join us on this journey?
Yeah.
I
Cool.
mean, I'm not gonna be in there for long. I'm just gonna get a.
Oh no, they make you like try it on, twirl around.
Pirouette. It's a whole deal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Sure. And she gets up and walks across the street. Whoever's coming with her is going to come with her, but that's just how elusive operates.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I'm chilling.
Very elusive.
Ah!
Ha!
Goodness. But yeah, she goes over and they introduce them like the two people in the store like, hey, how's it going? Same old.
Anything we can help you with today?
Yeah, and and like if Kai, are you going with her?
Yeah.
Okay. She just kind of like tugs at your cloak. She goes, "Does it come in gray?"
Comes in green.
Goes, I can look. Here, come here. And she well, it doesn't come in gray, but we have one in green. We have one in brown, and we have a black one. Elusive says, I'll take the black one.
Edgy.
Cloaking.
Actually, I'm going to say that I don't. Tay does not specify which one Elusive takes. So,
DM Dom right now.
black, brown.
Dom's
no,
asleep.
Dom's
I know.
asleep. Black, brown,
And anyone
or like,
who DMs him will be shot.
Yep.
Because he has an AP exam in the morning.
But I am going to basically make Dom spend
4 gold on a cloak.
3 gold because it's not as high of a quality one.
Oh, I was kindled.
No, you were given a good ass cloak.
Yeah, I shouldn't complain. Zax bought it for me, and then I admitted how much I love him.
Yeah. But yours is kind of like a little bit silkier. It's like a thick cotton, and the cloak that she gets is kind of a cotton wool blend.
Can I get a robe?
What?
I want to get a robe.
Sure. What color robe you looking for? We might have some already made.
Now, I'm unsure what Zex's clothes is identified as, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a robe with like medium length sleeves. Like he wants to get something similar to what he has, but nicer.
A 3/4 length baseball shirt.
Goodness.
And color. Let's see, maybe like a white or a purple. Yeah, a whiter purplish.
They bring out the tape measure that they have around their neck and like measure one arm and then your torso and go, oh goodness, no, we don't have anything this size, but we can make it so you can come back in like a week and grab it.
I don't know where I'll be in a week.
That's fair. Okay, well, I mean, we know we'll be here in a week, so whenever you have the time, just let us know and we'll start making it.
Okay. And I'm just gonna like thank you and then leave.
Yeah, you're like 7'8", right?
I'm a big lad.
Yeah.
They don't have clothes for you. Too
You
big.
gotta go to big and tall.
Yeah, sorry, Shaq's taller brother. We don't have clothes for you. Surprise.
And
Shaq's
here I was. This discrimination, it's too much. I
Where's
can
the
handle it from the
Dragonborn
tree.
only clothing store that we need?
What was that?
Mm-mm.
That's actually his cousin.
Sorry. Same last name.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you guys head out, Elusive, with their their
clothes.
new deep hood. Yeah.
It's like a nice cardigan, a nice duster cardigan.
Yeah. She puts it on, and then
Have a glove on?
no.
No. Okay.
And this account.
But you guys head out to find Trev and or V, and that's where we'll cut the session.
Oh.
Oh.
Thank